Should do it. All right. What is going on? Evan here from Sports Corner back with another live stream on the channel. Today, we got some March Madness action between number 7 Kentucky and number 10 Santa Clara. 3-ball from Kentucky. No good. They get the offensive rebound. So Kentucky, this is a popular upset pick. A lot of people had Santa Clara winning this one. Kentucky struggling to finish. They finally do. 2-0 Kentucky there on that bucket inside from Malachi Moreno. And so Kentucky takes a 2-0 lead early on in this game. Here's a Santa Clara shot that's no good. Rebounded by Kentucky. And now underneath, the Wildcats have the ball. Here's a 3 from the Wildcats, and it's good. There's a shot from Denzel Aberdeen, and Kentucky takes a 5-0 lead. And they are off to a strong start in this one. Broncos versus Wildcats. Again, a matchup a lot of people were interested in. The Wildcats are an inconsistent team. Here's a 3 from Santa Clara. No good. Loose ball rebounded by the Broncos. And 2 points there from Jake Enzinger. And the Wildcats, again, this will be a very interesting game. It is 5-2. Kentucky has the ball. Moreno shot, and there's a 3 and another one from Kentucky right there. Otega Owe, one of the SEC's leading scorers in the regular season, averaging about 18 a game, knocks it down. Santa Clara is a team that loves to shoot the 3-ball. They got a lot of guys who are very talented hoopers. Here's Hammond, their star guard, getting inside, and a foul is called on the floor as there was Christian Hammond who tried to get inside and make a play. So Kentucky off to a good start. Aberdeen knocks down the 3. And then so did, what's his name? Otega Owe. So Kentucky, Santa Clara will inbound this ball. Hammond's got it, takes the screen. Pass up top. Drive inside to the rim. And a good finish there from Santa Clara. That was Brenton Napper. Otega Owe on the left wing. Away to Moreno, the freshman center. Away gets it back. Looks inside for Moreno. Moreno looks for the kick out, and it's stolen by Santa Clara. Here they come in transition. And a steal right there from Colin Chandler up ahead to Owe, and he gets the ball knocked out of bounds. The 17.5-minute mark. If you guys are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Santa Clara offensive rebounds on 51% of their missed threes. So Santa Clara is definitely a good offensive rebounding team. They're one of the best shooting three-point shooting teams in the country. They love to shoot threes. As here's Chandler dumping it down to Moreno. And he's trying to space up here. Gets inside. Now they send the double, and a foul is called. I need to turn the light off here. Here we go. They inbound it. Here's Aberdeen. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Santa Clara. And here they go in transition. Not going too fast. Maji gets it inside. Kicks to the corner. Ball's knocked out of bounds near Napper. .17:01 left in this first half. So here we go. Kentucky versus Santa Clara. This should be a good one today. 8-4 is the score. And checking in the game is Alan Graves, one of the guys who scores a lot of points. He shoots over 40% from 3 for Santa Clara. They have a couple flamethrowers. Graves is one of those guys. Right now they have it in the hands. Who's that? Cochran? Or no, that's Gargoyle. Okay. They get it up top. Mahdi gets inside, looking for the mid-range jumper. He stops, he pops, he gets it to rattle in. A big-time 2 right there. And Santa Clara is now only trailing by 2. Kentucky with the ball. They're 2 for 3 from the three-point line to start this game. Owe gets it out, nearly stolen. And now driving to the basket, kick to the corner. Colin Chandler for 3. That one's no good. Chandler shooting over 40% on the year, missed the open one. Here's Graves. Getting it to their point guard. Graves fires up a three. That one's short. Graves shoots over 40%. Here's a floater, and it's good. Santa Clara ties the game on that offensive rebound. Gavolyugov got that offensive rebound inside and finishes. 2 offensive rebounds for Santa Clara already. They get it now. Kentucky has it on the other end. Colin Chandler gets inside. Chandler dumping it. Kentucky underneath. Pass low. Jelovich gets it out. Chandler long three. That one's no good. Rebound by Enzinger. And here comes Santa Clara. Enzinger's got it. And he'll get it over to Hammond, the star point guard. Hammond off the screen. Kicks it out. Gavolyugov over to Hammond now. 15-20 to go in this first half. It's been a long stretch of points here. Hammond's three. That one's short. And that time Kentucky crashes down and gets the rebound. And here come the Wildcats. Otega Owe attacks the basket. Owe gets inside. That one's going to be goaltending on the Santa Clara Broncos. So Kentucky with a 10-8 lead. And we have our first timeout of the game. Kentucky leading 10-8, but Santa Clara battling right now again. Now that we have a break, I can finally, get out of announcer mode for a second and really just talk about some of the notes I wrote down for this game, some of the things that I did some research on this one. I wanted to really get into this matchup and see what we had on our hands here. I did some research on this one. I wanted to really get into. And so this is what I'm seeing so far. Hold on one second. So first off, these teams are extremely even matched. These teams are extremely even matched. Ken Palm has Kentucky as the number 28 team and Santa Clara at 34. So off rip, just off Ken Palm, both these teams are extremely even. But that's Ken Palm. That's not the end-all be-all. But the spread on this game was 3.5 favoring Kentucky. Not that big of a spread either. It's a 10-7 matchup. It could go either way, and I know that's why a lot of people chose Santa Clara to win this game. I'm saying Santa Clara could give Kentucky some serious issues if they're able to start knocking down the 3 ball. Looking at the stats, Santa Clara's got 2 guys who shoot over 40% from 3. Christian Hammond and Alan Graves, both shooting over 40% from 3. Those guys can get hot, and if Santa Clara gets hot, that's a bad thing because they're a very high volume 3-point shooting team. They're going to try to shoot threes. They're also very good at forcing turnovers, 21st in the nation in turnovers forced. They do struggle in transition. That's where Kentucky can beat them. And they're also extremely aggressive. They're top 15 in steals, but they also are one of the worst teams in the country in terms of fouling. So they're going to be really aggressive trying to get steals, but they're also going to get called for a lot of fouls in the process, which could send Kentucky to the free throw line. That hasn't really been a crazy issue in these first 5 minutes, but it's something that we could see as the game starts to progress. As for Kentucky, they should be dominating the glass. They already have a few offensive rebounds, but Santa Clara is a good offensive rebounding team off those threes being missed. So, we'll see if Kentucky can keep dominating the glass. And they need to get Otega Owe the ball. Owe is their best player. Again, a guy who averaged over 18 points per game in the regular season, dominated the SEC most of the year. He's a guy who can definitely take a game over. So Kentucky's going to need a great game from Otega. This is going to be a really good one. I'm excited to see how this matchup unfolds here because, again, I think both of these teams are very evenly matched. And if Santa Clara gets hot from 3, we'll see. But we also are going to see if the SEC can continue their March Madness run. As a Texas fan, I'm proud to say that my Longhorns did their thing last night, took down AJ Dabansa and BYU. That was a really big win for our program in Sean Miller's first year. The SEC had a really good day yesterday. Again, I'm not an SEC homer. I'm a Texas fan. But I do notice the trends. The SEC's off to a great start. Besides Georgia, St. Louis murdered Georgia. Oh, my goodness. I went to bed during that game, and I woke up and saw they were down by 20. I was like, geez. Anyways, if you are listening, though, again, be sure to click the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Here's a 3 from Santa Clara. That one's off the mark. Rebound there. And a foul is called, I believe, on Santa Clara. And there's Graves, who through my research, I saw Graves is a guy who commits a lot of those fouls. He's pretty aggressive player. That is a crazy Kentucky coaching staff in 1990. To have Rick Pitino and all those guys on the same coaching staff is crazy. Who is that? I didn't see the other ones. Kentucky has it right now, though. Aberdeen with the dribble on the left side of the court. Denzel Aberdeen looking around. Aberdeen gets it over to Owe. Owe lost it. Passes it out to Garrison. Garrison waiting for the handoff. Aberdeen gets an open three. That one's no good. Loose ball rebounded by Santa Clara. Gavlyugov gets it up. And that's a three. That one's good from Santa Clara. Big time splash from the Broncos. They take an 11-10 lead early on. Garrison with the spin. Garrison doubled. Has to get rid of it to the corner. Aberdeen thinking about the three. Passes it out instead. Owe's got it. High pressure up top. Owe sets. Fires a three. That one's no good. Rebound by Darlin. And a foul is called on Kentucky. So this is a really interesting game to start off the day. We saw some big time upsets yesterday. The High Point upset was amazing to see. Duke and Siena, that was a really good game. As Santa Clara is on a 9-2 run right now. Hammond's got it. Dumps it inside to Graves. Trying to back down Kentucky. Graves gets inside. Right-handed layup, no good. Rebound by Kentucky. And Diabate taking it up the floor for the Wildcats. If you are listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. Diabate gets inside, and he's fouled. Well, Diabate is fouled right there. 13:26 to go in this first half. Yeah, if you are listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. More March Madness content coming up in the coming days. It's going to be a really fun day today. Definitely got multiple streams. And Allen Graves has already picked up his second foul in less than 7 minutes. So Graves already in foul trouble, and one of the top scorers for Santa Clara has to come out of this game. And Kentucky will inbound from the baseline. Owe thinking about the three. He'll dribble it out. The Oklahoma transfer has been amazing for Mark Pope's squad. Up top, Diabate in the mid-range. Gets inside, looking for a bucket. Diabate gets it knocked away. And here comes Santa Clara. There's that aggressive defense that forces all those turnovers. Inside, Darlin dumps it down. Cochran gets it back out. Gavlyugov sets and fires a three. That one's off the back rim, no good. And an offensive rebound by Santa Clara. On that long rebound, Gavlyugov has it. Working it inside. Goes up and he's blocked. There's that Kentucky defense and athleticism on full display. Otega Owe. Nice bounce pass inside. Garrison and one Kentucky. And they take the lead on that finish. Nice pass from Owe inside to Brandon Garrison, who's able to finish through the contact. Really nice slip and screen there. And yeah, Garrison, or screen and slip. And Garrison puts that one in. Kentucky's got to do a better job on the defensive rebounding side. But offensively, they've hit some big shots like that. Garrison couldn't hit the free throw, though. And here comes Santa Clara. Hammond hasn't gotten on fire just yet. Kicks it out to the corner. Hammond pass up top. Here's a three. That one's no good from Santa Clara. Loose ball. Rebound by Diabate. And here we go. Kentucky taking this one up the floor. Garrison trying to work it inside. Hop step. Lefty layup. And it's good. Nice finish there from Brandon Garrison. And here we go. Hammond has it in the corner. That's actually Cochran out to Hammond. Hammond dribbling inside. Gets inside the free throw line. Looking around. Moving it. Gets it out. And here's the drive from Santa Clara. That one's blocked, but a goaltending call on Kentucky. 2 points added there for the Broncos on the bucket from Jake Enzinger. So Kentucky with an early lead in this one. Brandon Garrison off to a good start for the Wildcats. It's a 14-13 lead with about 11 and a half minutes to play. Again, be sure to click the subscribe button if you're enjoying. Helps out the channel a lot. Okay, I need to lower this chair. But yeah, it's a good start to this game for Kentucky. And Santa Clara not really... I mean, they're not really hitting all the threes right now. They're shooting them, and that's their game. They're going to keep shooting threes. Some of them are going to go in. That's the danger for Mark Pope's squad, is you got to get out there and contest those threes. Early part of this game, both teams are shooting pretty even. 6 for 15 from Santa Clara, 6 for 14 from Kentucky. But Santa Clara is shooting 14% from 3. They're 1 for 7 and ice cold to start this game from outside the arc. And that's what's going to hurt them, is if they can't knock down those threes, well, they're in a lot of trouble, right? So, did I make... Hold on. I'm looking at the box scores here. But yeah, if y'all are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Leave a like on the stream. Again, helps out the channel a lot. Oh, that's Mahi. Okay. I wrote that dude's name wrong. Mahi. Let me draw that. Mahi. I don't know why I wrote it wrong. Anyways, so yeah, Kentucky, though, is definitely off to a decent start. Again, they're 2 for 7 from 3, which isn't the best. But again, with Santa Clara's, Kentucky's got to be able to just use their athleticism to their advantage, attack the basket, and get those easy inside finishes, because they're the more athletic team. Santa Clara is just going to have to try to... Santa Clara is going to try to shoot themselves in this game, and if they don't hit those threes, they're going to shoot themselves out of it. Santa Clara is just going to have to try. That's just kind of what I've noticed so far, is that's what's going to come down to. But overall, though, it's an entertaining game. Again, a lot of people chose Santa Clara to pull off the upset. I don't know how much of an upset it would be, considering how close these two teams are. It really is a true 50-50 toss-up, whether Kentucky's able to lock in and make those big plays, hit those clutch buckets, or whether Santa Clara is going to be shooting well from outside the arc. I mean, that's what it comes down to. But, yeah, we got more games coming up. Akron, Texas Tech next up. I'm trying to figure out what game I want to stream this afternoon. Maybe we'll go Utah State Nova. Miami, Ohio, Tennessee is kind of intriguing to me as well. There's some really good basketball on today, so I'm excited to see how it all shakes out. March Madness is always a really fun time of year. And there's Mark Pope, the former BYU head coach, who came over to Kentucky after they parted ways with Calipari a couple years ago. So here we go. Kentucky and Santa Clara. What a game we have on our hands today. All the fans in Lexington hoping for the best. They inbound the ball, and here comes Kentucky with a 14-13 lead. In my bracket, I chose the Wildcats to win this one. But I didn't buy the Santa Clara hype, and I'm hoping Kentucky can bring it home for me. Here's a pass inside, and Garrison with another big finish. What a start to this game for Brandon Garrison, the leading Kentucky scorer. Doing well early on. Santa Clara has the basketball, trying to get it to their point guard, Hammond. Instead, they get it out to Napper. Out to Hammond. Hammond, step back three. No good. And a loose ball and a foul called. Kentucky got beat on the glass there, and Enzinger tried to, Enzinger did a really nice job, got around Williams. Got around Cam Williams, and Williams is going to come out of this game with the foul. Just did not do a good enough job on the glass, and now Santa Clara will inbound it. Enzinger passes it over. Napper's got it. Working in the mid-range game, and he'll dump it inside. Here's a little isolation possession, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Kentucky ball. Okay, Kentucky just has to use their length and athleticism to their advantage. Oh, that's Bucky Oboye. That's who that is, okay. Kentucky getting this one up the floor. Denzel Aberdeen's got it up top to Garrison, who's 3 for 3. Garrison getting it to Chandler. Chandler fires a three, and that one no good. Oboye with the rebound, and Santa Clara's got it. Bounce pass there. Knapper's got it. Both teams cold from 3 early on in this game. Knapper's in the mid-range. Gets inside. Trying to pass it to Mahi in the corner. Knapper's got it back. A little two-man game. And a foul called on Kentucky. As Aberdeen got called for the foul there. So Kentucky's had some key injuries this year. That is the story for them. They've had some key injuries. Jaden Quaintance, Jalon Lowe, Cam Williams, some key contributors for this team have been injured this year, and some of these guys are still hurt, not playing too much in March, which is affecting them for sure. Here's a 3 from Mahi. That one's good. And Santa Clara ties the game. Again, they're going to live by the 3 and die by the 3. That's their offensive strategy. And they get one to fall right there. Tie ball game, under 10 to play in the first half. Aberdeen's got it. Chandler 0 for 3 from 3 to start this game. He hop steps inside, has to kick it out after he was double teamed. Diabate's got it on the wing. Trying to back his man down. Spin move inside and a really nice finish off the glass. Nice touch there from Diabate. Kentucky back out in front. Enzinger up top. Defended by Moreno. Nearly lost the handle. Gets it back and gets it to Mahi, who just hit the 3. Pass over to Darlin. And he's going to go to Graves, who's back in the game. Graves trying to back his man down inside. Bounce pass. Shot clock down. Enzinger throws it up, and that one's short. Loose ball. Rebounded by Santa Clara. It's going to end up being a jump ball as Graves is on top of it. And the possession arrow says Santa Clara ball. So really nice hustle. And again, Mark Pope's got to be frustrated with his team that they did not hustle and get that offensive rebound. Once again, Santa Clara's very active on the O boards. And that time they definitely did their job, got out there and made a really nice play. If you guys are listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. Santa Clara to inbound it in. Graves has it knocked out of bounds. Moreno using that big frame of his to knock that one out. Now be sure to comment. I want y'all to comment in the chat and be active. I want to hear how y'all's brackets are doing. I really do want to hear that as they get it into Mahi. My bracket did pretty on day 1, but no insignificant loss really. As Mahi inside, bounce passed out. Enzinger gets inside, kicks it out. Darlin, a 3. That one's off the backboard, no good. A loose ball, another O-board, and another jump ball. This possession arrow is going to favor the Wildcats. So they did not get the offensive rebound, but they fought for the loose ball that was there, the ball, when it was retrieved. As this is a really ugly shot by Darlin. And the possession arrow does favor the Wildcats. Here's Aberdeen dribbling this one around for Kentucky. Gets it to Chandler. Chandler, their best three-point shooter field goal percentage-wise, struggling early on. Otega Owe gets to the rack and finishes with the left hand. Really nice finish from the Kentucky Star. 20-16. Owe with 7. Graves doesn't take the 3, gets inside, puts up a floater off the backboard and in. Really nice shot there from Alan Graves. And it's still a really close basketball game here early on. Owe gets it over. Aberdeen to Moreno. Past it, Aberdeen. He gets inside, kicks opposite corner. Chandler fires up a 3. That one's no good. Loose ball, rebounded by the Broncos. It was loose for a second, but they get it back. Enzinger to Graves. Graves, Gayugov to the corner. Here's Mahi spinning inside. Gets a good touch on it. No good, though, off the back rim. And to say, he got a look there, but he did not make the finish. And now here's Otega Owe the other way. Gets it inside to Moreno. Moreno trying to pass this one out. Instead, he goes up and he's fouled. He'll get 2 free throws. And who's the foul on? If it's on number 22, Graves, that's his 3rd foul of the game. Otega Owe off to a good start for the Wildcats here in this one. 7 of their 20. With guys not shooting well from outside the arc, that's where Otega Owe's just got to get inside and make those big layups. And if you are listening, click the subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. It should be a fun one today, though. You see both these teams are good. Both these teams are very evenly matched. So Graves picks up his third. Graves picks up his third foul of this game. And that's a big one right there, a big loss. And now free throws coming up for Kentucky. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good from Moreno. And now 21-18 Kentucky. Here they go. Tech and Akron starting their game. Okoye. Is that Oboye passes it out. Darlin in the corner. Gets it out to Hammond. He's been a little slow in this game. Passes it up to Oboye. Loose ball. Kentucky gets the rebound. They're out in transition. And Aberdeen with the slam. Gavyugov taking this one up the floor. To the corner. Hammond is fouled. If you are listening again, be sure to click that sub button. Really does help out the channel. Good flush there from Aberdeen. Again, not the best transition team. Santa Clara is definitely not the best transition team in the nation, that's for sure. Gavyugov gets the screen. Look in, passes it out. Shot clock winding down. Shot from Gavyugov, no good. Rebounded by Kentucky. Otega Owe rips it down. And he's going to take this one up the floor slowly, not really pushing that pace too much. Now he gets inside. Mid-range jumper. Owe couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Aboye. And Santa Clara's got this one. Aboye to Hammond. Hammond, and there's a foul called. And it's on Santa Clara. Turnover by the Broncos. Kentucky has this one. Aberdeen pass up to Owe. Owe gets inside. Corner. Aberdeen. Pump fake three. No good. Loose ball. Rebounded by Moreno. He takes the offensive board. He's playing well early on, and then he throws it away. And Zinger gets the steal. In transition. Gavlyugov for three. Bang! And Santa Clara cuts it to 2. Good transition work from Santa Clara right there. They're 3 for 12 from 3. Here's Diabate, ugly jumper, but he knocks down the 3. That one caught me off guard. I did not expect to see that type of shot, but he drills it. 26-21, Kentucky comes right back with their own 3. Gavlyugov inside, gets it out. Gavlyugov inside, lefty finish, no, inside, nice dump to Aboye for 2. Thought he was going to go up with that left hand, but a nice dish over to Aboye for the easy 2. 26-23 now. Aberdeen on the outside. Double team comes. Aberdeen passes out to Owe. Otega Owe on this outside. Dribbles inside. Mid-range jumper. And it's no good. Rebounded by Hammond. And here comes Santa Clara. The three-pointers starting to fall a little bit more. Hammond inside. Takes a shot, blocked by Colin Chandler, and Aberdeen comes down with the rebound. Here come the Wildcats. They turn it over in transition. Emzinger's on the ground, and I think Santa Clara is going to use that timeout. So neither team had used the timeout in the half until that one. Santa Clara has the basketball. 26-23. It's a toss-up game here in the Midwest region. First round between Santa Clara and Kentucky. Kentucky has led for most of the game, though. It's been a good one, though. Again, if you guys are listening, be sure to click that sub button. It really does help out the channel a lot. I do appreciate everybody who listens and everybody who subscribes. Let me look at the chat real quick, because the thing is, my phone is where I mess with the scoreboard, so I don't really look at the chat too much. What do I see? W in chat. Appreciate it, Pam. But yeah, so far my take on this game, it's been a really even game. I think Kentucky you see where Kentucky has that advantage. Kentucky is more athletic. Kentucky, and not to say that Santa Clara doesn't have good athletes, but Kentucky has the length, they have the athleticism, and they're just able to get to the basket easier. You know what I mean? Santa Clara, they know that they're probably, they've had some really good passes, some really good ball movement and assist inside. But it's not like you're not going to see a Santa Clara guard or even a forward take Kentucky to the basket athletically. Drive inside, tough acrobatic finish. That's just not their game. It's get inside. If you get inside the lane, look for a kick out, look for an open 3, because that's what they do best. Their three-point shooting is where they succeed. It's been what they've done all year. They got guys shooting over 40%. Kentucky, they're trying to get to the basket. Aberdeen's shooting threes here and there. Chandler's ice cold. Dude can't hit right now. Diabate, that 3 was wild. I did not. That jump shot caught me off guard at how trash it was. But their offense seems to run a lot of it runs through Otega Owe, who he's not really hitting his mid-ranges right now, but he is getting to the basket. He's getting those easy layups, stuff like that. That's just what Otega Owe does best. And he is playing well right now. Pretty decent for Kentucky. They're up by 3. O-board-wise, both teams are getting some O-boards. Moreno's had a couple good ones for Kentucky. For Santa Clara, all those guys crash in on those three-point shots to go get those O-boards. Again, they get the stat coming into today was they get O-boards on over 51% of their missed threes. That means that over half, you know what it means. Over half their missed threes, they're coming down with the second chance opportunity, which is crazy, by the way. I don't even know how that's like a thing. But they're aggressive, you know? The fouls, let me look at the foul stats. I know Graves is in foul trouble, which is really unfortunate for them because Graves is a dog. Halftime coming up soon. I want you guys to be I want people to be active in the chat. I want you to hear how y'all's brackets are looking right now. Things like that, because I'm really interested. I always like to hear other people's opinions when it comes to their brackets, especially. How does yours compare to mine? Like I said, I'll talk more about mine at halftime. Mine's okay right now. I mean, it's not great. I missed a couple games yesterday. I thought about picking the high point upset. I regret not doing it. North Carolina, that was an outrageous game. I don't know how NC choked that. Hubert Davis in a lot of trouble with that fan base. Here we go. Game is resumed. Mahi's got it here for the Broncos. Looking to back a man down. Mahi trying to go inside. Kentucky closing in on him. And this could be a jump ball. He gets out. He's blocked by Diabate, but a foul is called. And Mahi will shoot two. And again, if you guys are enjoying what you are listening to, be sure to click the subscribe button. They called a foul on Diabate. He got all ball on the initial, but then he caught a lot of the arm at the end of that. So he hit the ball, then he caught the arm, and they called a foul. 2 shots coming up for Elijah Mahi. Both teams at 6 fouls with 4 minutes to go. First free throw is good there from Santa Clara. And according to the scoreboard there, looks like Kentucky's in the bonus. That's what they say. I'm gonna stick with what they say up there. 4:04 to go. Mahi free throw. That one's good. And it is a 25-26 game. They get it into Aberdeen. Not too much press. You know, that's what you see in the tournament. Some teams really do like to press and get up in your face from the second you inbound the ball. Not Santa Clara. Diabate, the ugly jumper, no good that time. My goodness. It's like a weird Hitchin, and I think like Markelle Fultz when he came to the league. Gavelyagov dribbling through the screen, looking for Oboye, couldn't get it to him. Hammond inside, and he is fouled going up. 3:39 to go. And he will shoot two, and we're going to get another media timeout, under 5 timeout. Kentucky and Santa Clara locked in a battle. It's a 1-point game. So, what a game it has been. Yeah, now they're really starting to attack the basket and get those free throws. And honestly, I think, when I was doing research for this game, I saw Santa Clara was a team that gets in foul trouble a lot. They struggle with fouling, but it was Alan Graves who really, who got called for a lot of fouls. And today, he hasn't been able to play. He has 3 fouls in the first half, and in college basketball, 5 fouls and you're out. So Graves is in serious foul trouble, and he has 3 of their 6 fouls. Dude is having issues. Anyways. But again, I want to take a second to talk about my Longhorns last night. I'm a Texas fan. If you guys haven't been around here long, I'm a Texas fan. I'm a huge Texas fan. All sports, football, basketball, baseball. What a win for the boys last night. I'm so freaking proud of them boys, man. I'm so happy that we were able to go out there and get that win. Man, that was a stressful game, but we really just came out doing well offensively. The guys were hitting. We didn't turn the ball over as much. Vokatitis, our big man, our 7-foot big, managed to finally stay out of foul trouble. I was really happy with the way that we played. Debansa, however you say it, AJ, that dude is insane. He's a great player. His mid-range game is tough. His three-point shot isn't the best, but the dude's crafty. The dude is athletic. He dropped 35. He gave us a lot of trouble. The good thing is the rest of his team didn't. So we were able to limit him somewhat at the beginning of the second half, go on a little run. Game got a little close late, but we knocked it down. And honestly, maybe I'm just delusional, right? But we've won 2 games already. I'm not ruling us out to beat Gonzaga. Now, in my bracket, I had Texas winning last night because I always choose Texas to win in the first round, no matter how trash we are by the tournament standards. I always choose to win first round. I have us losing to Gonzaga. Will we beat Gonzaga? Will we? I don't know, right? I mean, shoot, we'll see, right? I'm excited though. I'm really looking forward to that game. I think that we can compete. Gonzaga, had a little bit of a tough time with Kennesaw State last night. It was a close game throughout, and I don't know. But I'm really proud of the guys. Titus played his best game as a Longhorn, besides the free throw shooting. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen someone shoot worse from the free throw line than him last night. 3 for 11. He missed like 8 in a row. How do you miss 8 freaking free throws in a row is beyond me as a Division I college basketball player. But whatever. We won the game. Hammond's at the line here for Santa Clara. He knocks down the first free throw. But we won, right? Big game from Tremont Mark. He hit some clutch shots. Jordan Pope had the huge 3 in the corner. Dalen Swain played a good game as Hammond misses the second free throw. And I'll touch more on it here in a moment, but really proud of the Horns last night for winning that game. We have a tie game here between Santa Clara and Kentucky. Otega Owe with the basketball gets it to Chandler, and an offensive foul on the Wildcats. I think it was an illegal screen. Chandler ripped the 3 through the net there on the shot that didn't count, and Mark Pope looks pissed. All right, here we go. So, inbound here, 26-26. Pass out over to Aboye, to Hammond. Hammond inside on Chandler. Double team. He puts up a shot. That one bounces off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Kentucky. And Aberdeen will get it here in transition. Chandler hasn't shot well in this first half. Owe's got it on the wing. Otega Owe for 3. That one's off. Rebound by Gavelyugov. And he takes this one up the floor. Aboye's got it. He'll get it back to Gavelyugov. Shoots a side 3. That one's short. Rebound by Garrison, who, besides Owe, I think he's been Kentucky's best player in this first half. Kentucky hasn't scored in almost 3 minutes, though, and that's why Santa Clara's been able to even up this game. Garrison fakes to Chandler. Aberdeen the 3. That one is money. Big time shot from Denzel Aberdeen, and Kentucky's back out in front. 2 minutes to play around that in this first half. Hammond cuts it in. Enzinger up and blocked by Garrison at the rim. Big time rejection. Chandler's got it in transition. Kentucky will slow the tempo down. Bounce pass into Garrison. He shoots the mid-range fade. That one is airballed. He wanted a foul, I think. He didn't get it. And in transition, here comes Santa Clara. Mahi. Inside the mid-range. Now he'll back it out. Shoots the 3. That one is money. Santa Clara ties the game up again. Mahi's knocked a couple down in this first half. And now the Broncos will press. Didn't have much success. Aberdeen gets it into the front court. Garrison to Otega Owe. The Kentucky star. Owe gets it poked away. Loose ball on the ground. Possession error, I believe, is Broncos ball. Again, a team that is top 15 in steals nationally. That is what they do a great job of, is getting those steals. And Otega Owe got it poked away. You guys are listening in. Quick plug here. Be sure to click the sub button and click the like button. And comment in the chat. Halftime is coming up here in just a moment. Here comes Santa Clara. Gavelyugov up top. Mahi just made the 3. Fakes that one. Being defended by Diabate. Mahi gets inside. Mid-range fade. Well contested. Well defended. And a loose ball that's rebounded by Santa Clara. But a foul is called on the floor with 1:04 to go. And both teams are in the bonus. It'll be a 1-1 for the Broncos here. 9 Kentucky fouls to 6 on Santa Clara. That one hit the front rim, and they call a foul here on the rebound, I believe. Again, a 1-1 coming up for Santa Clara. Got to make the first free throw to get a second one. Live ball on the shot. Enzinger makes the first one. say his Ensminger. Dude, that name is interesting. Oh boy. All right. So Jake Ensminger, 5 points on the day. He's a big guard, I'll tell you that. He's a pretty big guy. And he's listed as a guard, and he shoots the free throws like a guard, knocks them both down. So Santa Clara without Graves, who's one of their top shooters in this first half, still leading by 2. It's been a tight game with 3 lead changes. Biggest lead of the day has been Kentucky by 6. Chandler, Aberdeen, fires a 3. That one rims out. Rebound by Mahi, and here comes Santa Clara. Mahi pushing it up in transition. Broncos leading by 2. Mahi, defended by the center Moreno. He wants to fire it. He gets inside. Well defended. And they get it out to Gavlyagov. 30 seconds left in the half. Shot clock down to 9. Mahi, the isolation against the center Moreno. He's well defended. Moreno with the good defense. Gavlyagov in the corner. Quick trigger. No good. Rebound by Diabate. Kentucky can hold for the last possession of the first half. Aberdeen. 8 to play. Calling everyone off. He calls off the screen. Aberdeen, the dribble. Aberdeen in the mid-range. Looking to kick it. He gets it ripped away. And that'll end the first half. Santa Clara with a 2-point lead. So a disastrous final possession for Kentucky. And Santa Clara, who is a slight underdog, takes the lead. And that's just a great job by Hammond to rip that ball away with no foul. That was just picture-perfect defense. And we are at the half here in the Midwest region. Santa Clara and Kentucky locked in a battle just like we expected. We knew it was going to be a competitive basketball game today. We knew it was going to be a good one today. It was going to be a battle between 2 good teams. And there you go, Kentucky. Oh, hey, everybody who's subscribing right now, by the way, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Those of y'all who are listening and haven't liked or subscribed, be sure to click the sub button. Again, really does help out the channel tremendously. Don't go anywhere. Second half coming up. Again, I just want to kind of use this halftime to talk about Texas because I love the Longhorns. But we'll talk about brackets first so I don't lose too many of y'all. I want to know, like, how are y'all's brackets going right now? What's up right now with y'all's brackets? I do want to know. I'll look at mine real quick to see how I'm doing so far. I'm in 2 groups. I'm in one with the boys, and I'm in one with my family. The family one, there's a little money on the line. Right now, it's okay. I'm tied for 6th place, which, again, doesn't matter too much at this stage. It's all about making sure that my Elite 8 and Final 4 teams survive. Yesterday, 2 of my Final 4 teams were in some pretty tough battles at points in the game, but Duke and Michigan both pulled it out. Arkansas, on the other hand, one of my other Final 4 teams kicked butt. So if Florida wins today, all 4 of my Final 4 teams will have avoided first-round upsets. All of my Elite 8 teams also remain, although most of them play today. UCLA plays today. Florida plays today. Purdue plays today. Virginia plays today. So hopefully all my Elite 8 teams can get it done. Right now, again, yesterday I got a few games wrong. I got the Ohio State-TCU toss-up wrong. I believed in Ohio State and Bruce Thornton. He didn't get it done, and they lost in close fashion. I got what other game? I got UNC-VCU wrong because I thought UNC was going to win and then get knocked out next round. St. Mary's versus Texas A&M. Should have known better, but, I'm a hater. As a Texas fan, I always choose A&M and OU to lose in the first round. The good thing is, all the games that I got wrong, I don't think I had any of these teams so far advancing to the Sweet 16. That's the good thing. Like the UGA St. Louis game, right? I got that wrong. I didn't have UGA beating Michigan, right? A&M, St. Mary's. I didn't have St. Mary's advancing past Houston next round. No way. Was there one? North Carolina didn't have them getting past the round of 32. What's the other one? Did I have one that I messed up on? Ohio State, I didn't have them winning either. So I haven't suffered a major loss yet. Pretty much is what I'm saying, right? The other good thing for me is that in my family bracket, I'm the only person who chose Florida to win the national championship. So I have a clear path to winning the bracket. These early games don't matter as much for me because my whole family, which is like, well, most of my family, like I think we have 18 people in this bracket. Most of them chose Arizona because I have a few cousins who went to U of A, and so a lot of the family's like, oh, well, Arizona's a 1 seed this year. Hey, we're gonna choose Arizona because some of our family went there. I don't believe in Arizona. I have them losing to Arkansas. So if Florida wins the Natty, I win the bracket. I have a couple people in the family who chose Michigan to win. A couple people who chose, I think, who else was in there? Was there an Arkansas or there was a Purdue? That's an interesting one. Purdue. A couple Iowa States. That was what it was. More people chose Iowa State than Duke to win. Only one person in the fam chose Duke. And they were probably stressing a little bit yesterday because Duke was in some serious trouble. So looking at my bracket today, my picks are St. John's. I think today I pretty much chose all the higher seeds to win. Besides Iowa, I have Iowa over Clemson. It's a 9-8. I mean, that's like a toss-up. I have Utah State over Villanova, another 9-8 that I have Utah State winning. Missouri over Miami, that's a 10-7. So I don't have a crazy upset today or anything like that. Let's see. Tennessee over Miami, Ohio. I know some people really are bought into to Miami, Ohio. I think Tennessee's a good team and they'll get that dub. Kentucky over Santa Clara. I need Kentucky to lock in and get this dub. The good thing is I have Kentucky losing to Iowa State in the next round. So, like, again, none of these picks, like, if Tennessee were to lose to Miami, Ohio, I have Virginia knocking Tennessee out in the next round. Like, now, there's a couple parts of my bracket that I have perfectly right now. I chose Vanderbilt and Nebraska to win, so that I have that whole matchup correct. I have Michigan State and Louisville. I know South Florida was a really popular upset pick. I didn't buy it, even with Louisville being out. I thought, hey, Louisville's a good team. I think they're still going to pull out the dub. And I got that right. So that was a big 50-50 one for me. So I have some of these matchups down right. I haven't lost a single Sweet 16 team yet, which is key, right? I haven't lost a single Sweet 16 yet. I hope that I lose one on Saturday. I hope that Texas does beat Gonzaga. That's when I would be very happy. I'd be like, hey, let's go Texas. Kick some butt, boys. I'm really proud of them. Like I said, there's been a lot of talk about Texas hoops this year. We ended the season really poorly. We lost like 5 of our last 6. We got our butts kicked by Ole Miss in the SEC tournament. We got beat by OU on our home court. But you know what? It's all worked out. We won our play-in game against NC State, and we beat BYU, the 6th seed. Interesting fact for those of y'all who don't know, if you even care, that is the first time that Texas has beaten a higher seed in the first round of March Madness since 2002. And also, our current head coach, Sean Miller, this is his first year coaching Texas. Sean Miller is our first-year head coach. This is the first time that Sean Miller has already won more tournament games at Texas than Shaka Smart, who was our coach. He was 3 coaches ago, I believe. Shaka was trash. He never got Texas out of the round of 64, and he was here a pretty decent amount of time. Sean Miller in year 1 already has as many first-round wins. Again, my opinion, I didn't have too much crazy hopes for this Texas team coming into the year. I got really excited in the middle of the year when we went on a run where we won like 5 or 6 in a row in SEC play. And, hey, we won a game in March Madness. For Texas basketball, that's an accomplishment, right? I mean, we're not Duke, we're not North Carolina. We're a team that we're a program that makes the tournament consistently. But we haven't had the most success. We've only made the Final Four like once or twice. We've made the Elite Eight a few times. Baseball and football, the expectation is natty or bust, or make the playoff and go make a deep playoff run in baseball and football. Basketball, it's never been that. I'm hoping that Sean Miller, who had a lot of success at Arizona, he's a successful coach everywhere he goes. I'm hoping that Sean Miller can get us to a Final Four here pretty soon. And I think that last night's win over BYU, who was a 6th seed, an 11-6 upset, I think that really helped him out in terms of garnering booster support. We all know Texas has deep pockets. We all know Texas is willing to spend money on football. We all know we're willing to spend money on baseball, but the boosters have always kind of been hesitant to open that checkbook for basketball because we've never been a proven winner besides a year or two with Rick Barnes, a year or two with Chris Beard. But hey, if Sean Miller can keep this up, I think that the win last night goes a long way in opening up boosters' checkbooks to hit that portal hard. We have a 5-star. We have a couple 5-stars coming in next year. I know we have Bo Ogden and Austin Gooseby coming in, some really high level recruits. But gotta hit that portal hard, right? We gotta get another big. I think that's our biggest weakness right now. Besides defense, our defense isn't the best, but our biggest weakness right now is we really just don't have a consistent second big. Modest Vokatitis is one of the stars of our team, and he's our dog inside. But when he has to come out of the game for foul trouble or rest, we're undersized, and Nick Cody's not the best. He's okay. He hasn't had a great season here. But with the injury to Losina Traore, who was our main backup big throughout the early part of the season, he's out, and so we really just don't have that great of depth in the front court. That can't be a thing next year, right? Modest is coming back. He's not going to the NBA. Swain's going to the NBA. Modest is not. So we'll have Modest Vokatitis back next year. Get that boy a second big, another good rebounding big in the front court. Man, I don't know. There's a lot to be excited about. But again, if you told me coming into this year, first year of Sean Miller, that we would win an NCAA tournament game, I would have said, cool. You know what? I'm happy. Now, if we make it out of the first weekend and we get to the Sweet 16, I'm ecstatic, right? Like, holy crap. And I'm not ruling out the possibility. If Gonzaga beats us, I'll be upset. I'll be like, well, damn, like that sucks. But hey, if we make it out of the first weekend, I'm ecstatic about the program. It's awesome. It's great to be in this position. You know, a school like Texas, where I'm going to be attending the next 4 years, I'm really excited. The expectation is winning, right? But, year one of Sean Miller, hey, you know what? Hey. The expectations are tempered a little bit, and I'm really looking forward to the future of the program. I think last night, again, went a really long way. They did a great job. Hey, whoever just subbed, appreciate it. Yeah, be sure to click the subscribe button. I'm really excited about the future of Texas hoops. I know I just kind of went on a rant there, or like a little, not rant necessarily, like a little tail off, but you get me talking about Texas athletics, I get really excited. So, like I said, I'm really excited for the future of the program. I'm really proud of the guys for pulling it out last night. And hey, you know what? If we can go get a dub against the Gonzaga, who is like a big-time basketball program, hey, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. I'm like I said, I'm excited. But I don't have Texas winning in my bracket. If we do win, I don't care, right? Like my bracket comes down to the Florida Gators, right? The Florida Gators are going to determine whether I make a couple $100 or not. Right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the bracket, right? It's always fun though. I love making brackets. It's really fun. Again, a lot of it, you can do as much research as possible. You can do know all the ball in the world, but when it comes down to it, a white guy can go off and drop 30 points and hit 8 threes and your bracket's cooked. I mean, that's just kind of the reality of March Madness. And that's what makes it so fun. I mean, I can claim that I have ball knowledge. I usually do pretty well in these brackets, but I never win because, I don't know, some people just have better brackets than me. And usually it's the people who know no ball, Like, my lovely grandma, she picks off of the schools she knows. Like, man, she's going to pick Duke and North Carolina. Did she make a bracket this year? If she did, I want to see what her bracket looks like. It's always really funny. No matter how bad North Carolina is that year, they could be like a freaking 8 seed, and my grandma's probably going to choose them to go to like the Elite 8 because she knows UNC's good at hoops, right? So we'll see. But yeah, so back to this game. This is a toss-up, right? The second half of this game is going to be really interesting. I think it's anyone's game, right? I think it really is anyone's game. Looking at the stats from it, first off, leading scorer for both teams, Mahi is leading the scoring for Santa Clara. For Kentucky, it is close. Otega always got 7. Denzel Aberdeen's got 8. The backcourt of those two has been the main scorers. They've had good production off the bench from Diabate and Garrison. I think Garrison needs to get more playing time in the second half, but he also had a couple fouls in the first half that kind of limited him. As for Santa Clara, one of their top scorers, Denzel Graves, 3 first half fouls. If he picks up that 4th foul early in the second half, that's a really big problem for them. They're going to need his shooting down the stretch. Neither team is really shooting all that great from 3. They're actually both shooting exactly the same, 4 for 15 for each team, which is 27% from 3. The difference in this game, looking at it, Kentucky has missed a couple free throws. Rebounding is dead even. This has just been I'm looking at the stats of this game, and it's genuinely dead even. Field goals, they're both shooting similar field goal percentage, 41 to 35. 3-pointers, exactly the same. Rebounding is pretty much exactly even. O boards and D boards. Assists, Santa Clara's got 6, Kentucky's got 7. Turnovers is the main thing I'm seeing right now. That's the big difference. Kentucky had 7 first half turnovers. Santa Clara had 4, and Santa Clara scored 7 points off of those turnovers, which I think is the difference in the game. Coming into this game, that's what I've seen. I think that's what Santa Clara has done a really good job of, in my opinion. The shooting hasn't necessarily been where it should be, but the turnovers. They're a team that loves to force turnovers. Again, they're 21st in the nation in turnovers forced, top 15 in steals. They are really good at forcing turnovers. They're bad about fouling, though, because in order to get all those steals, they foul a lot. But today, they've actually done a decent job of not fouling. In that first half, Kentucky was in the bonus, but they didn't get in the bonus plus, which there's a big difference, right? A 1-1 versus 2 guaranteed free throws makes a big, big, big difference. The officials haven't been too involved in this game. Neither team has shot too many free throws, which I'm a fan of. I really don't like when referees dictate outcomes, which last night during the Texas game, I was kind of mad at the fouls that were being called at times. But, yeah, I mean, that's just how March goes, right? Sometimes, free throws happen, and referees like to blow their whistles a lot. Today, they've let them play, which I like. I always like when guys get to play. Alrighty. So if you're listening again, be sure to click the sub button. Game should be coming on soon. Halftime should almost be done. Looking around college hoops right now, we got Tech up 12 on Akron. I had Tech winning this game, and they're on an 8-0 run right now. But Tech, I think losing JT Toppin is what really killed them in the grand scheme of things. They're still a good team. I think Tech is still going to have a decent season, and they could definitely get to the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8. But winning a natty without their star big, man, it'll be tough. But I think they should be able to beat Akron here. Then we got Long Island, Arizona, which the fate of a lot of my family's bracket comes down to how Arizona does in this tournament. But Arizona has only lost 2 games this year, which is outrageous. Let's see. Wright State, Virginia. We've seen Virginia get upset before in pretty dramatic fashion. We'll see what happens today. Hofstra, Bama. Where are all the 8-9 games is my question. Or am I just looking at this wrong? Tennessee, Iowa State. Tennessee State, Iowa State. Cool. Miami, Ohio, Tennessee, and Utah State, Villanova are the 2 games that I'm really interested in. Because Miami, Ohio looked good the other day, but again, they were playing SMU. So, how good are they really? I don't know, right? Mm-mm-mm. Kentucky fans definitely really nervous right now in this one. I mean, I understand. I feel bad for Kentucky fans because, if their basketball team isn't good, we already know their football team is buns. Although we'll see what Will Stein can do. But we already know what they are in football. I don't think they're all that great. They're decent at baseball from time to time. But basketball is what they do. They're a blue blood in the sport of basketball. So, I mean, how has Kentucky been doing in the tournament recently? That's actually now brought me like I'm confused now. I'm like interested. Kentucky basketball season history. But I know this game's going to be really a toss up. It's going to be a really good second half. Okay. Last season, they lost in the regional semifinal. So I think last year they made a decent run. But the years before that, it was first round, second round, first round. So they've suffered some bad ones. What's the regional semifinal? They lost to Tennessee too. Gosh, that's gotta suck. Is that the third round? That's Sweet 16. That ain't bad. It's not a. I mean, for Kentucky basketball, I bet their fans expect them to be in the Elite Eight or Final Four every year, but it's not horrible. But if they lose today, people are gonna be really upset with Mark Pope, especially considering that Calipari's got Arkansas rolling right now. Yeah, that St. Louis Georgia game last night. Holy crap! Alrighty. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, y'all be sure to click the subscribe button if you are enjoying the stream, enjoying what you're listening to. Finally gonna get some second half again. Sometimes I take a lunch break, sometimes I don't during halftime. Today I guess felt like yapping with how happy I was about Texas last night. That made me really happy. I was proud of the boys. So I was in a talkative mood today. Yeah, Long Island, Arizona starting up. Tech up 8 on Akron. They're in a pretty good spot. But yeah, y'all be sure. Also, y'all be sure to leave comments in the chat, man. I'm always down to talk ball. Talking ball is my favorite thing to do in the whole world. So if y'all want to talk ball, please leave comments. Again, I can't look at the chat the whole time, but I will eventually, and I will say something. Always. So yeah, be sure to let me know. But yeah, second half is getting underway here. 2-point game. It's anyone's basketball game in this one between Santa Clara and Kentucky. Otega Owe. This is a big second half for the OU transfer. See if he can make something happen. They're going to need a big time performance from Otega if they want to win this basketball game. I'll be streaming probably later in the day. Might do 2 or 3 streams today. They've been doing well. Man, where are the good ones? Do I take a long break and then do like Utah State, Villanova? I don't know. Star of the half is a foul. Owe, I think, draws one there. I was looking at some stats, and then the first 15 seconds just kind of went really fast. But Otega Owe drew a foul, and he will be shooting free throws. So here we go. Otega Owe at the line. First one is good. Kentucky can tie the game on these free throws right here. Otega. Second free throw from Otega Owe to tie the game. Money. 31-31 is the score. Otega Owe and Kentucky looking good. Owe's got 9 on the day. Hammond passes it out. Ensminger to Mahi. Mahi with the spin. And he puts a man on the ground and hits the fadeaway jumper. Here we go. 33-31 is the score. And a turnover, another steal, and a foul. on Kentucky. So Chandler got put on his butt, and then a big-time fadeaway there from Mahi. Santa Clara off to a good start. Oh, shit, I didn't start the clock. Lob and a big slam by Aboye. 35-31, and what a play right there by Santa Clara. They're off to a great start in this half as they're looking to make the upset over the Kentucky Wildcats. Pride of the SEC hoops. Here's Otega-Oweh inside, meets a man in the paint, he's fouled. And that'll probably send him to the free throw line for the second time this half. So Otega, yeah, that's a great lob there by Hammond. He's really not filling up the score sheet today with buckets, but he's made some crafty passes. Really showing with Aberdeen here is Oweh with 2 more free throws coming up. He knocks down the first one. Otega-Oweh is a big dog. And they're going to really need him to ball out in this second half if they want to win this game. Second free throw from Oweh, and he is a perfect 4 for 4 from the line this half. Otega-Oweh. Aboye with his 3rd foul, so the Santa Clara big is in some trouble. Tech is only up by 6 right now, by the way. Aboye's pass is stolen by Chandler. Here he comes the other way, and the white boy slams it home. Colin Chandler, known more for his 3-point shooting, but he makes a really nice defensive play. Takes it coast to coast for the slam. 35-35. We are tied up. Aboye has it from the 3-point line. Gets it to Hammond. Aboye, pick and roll. Aboye finishes! Little pick and roll action, and now Santa Clara comes out with a press. Otega-Oweh beat it easily, though. Tech leading 40-35 at the half. That's a good one out there. Here's Oweh, attacks the rim, goes up, no good. Offensive rebound by Javelic. Here's a 3 in the corner. Oweh, bang! Otega-Oweh knocks it down, and Kentucky leads by 1. Ensinger coming back the other way. Mahi a 3. He's been money. He misses that one. Loose ball. And Moreno saves it. Fading. Throws it off the backboard. And it's going to be out of bounds. Santa Clara gets the ball. That was a really rough sequence for Kentucky right there. They just cannot seem to rebound well defensively. As Chandler, really nice play there. And then corner 3, Oweh from Aberdeen. Bang. And it is 38-37. The inbound. Graves up top. He's back in the game with 3 fouls. Hammond gets inside. Puts up a floater and 1. Santa Clara will not back down. What a finish here by Hammond. And a beautiful bucket there. If you guys are listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. 39-38 the score. Santa Clara with the lead. Hammond's free throw is good. And Kentucky trails by 2. Again, this game just keeps going back and forth. Aberdeen taking it up the floor for UK. Physical defense. Here's the shot. No, pass corner. Chandler 3. Puts it in. Big time 3 from Colin Chandler. He's starting to get going in the second half for the Wildcats. It's a 41-40 lead. Inside drive. Blocked by Kentucky. Here comes Otega-Oweh in transition. Pass to Aberdeen. The 3. Bang! Kentucky starting to heat up. They lead by 4. And the UK section is getting loud. Santa Clara giving up a couple buckets, and Kentucky 3 for 3 from outside the arc to start the second half. Hammond inside, mid-range floater, puts it in. Really nice shot here from Brendan Hammond. Christian Hammond, never mind. Otega-Oweh taking it up the floor, the Kentucky star. Looking for Chandler. Owe shoots the three. No good. And a rebound from Enzinger. And Santa Clara will take this one up the floor. Napper's got it. Napper. Defended by Moreno. This is a little bit of a mismatch. Trying to get to Graves inside. He's defended by Aberdeen. It's a guard versus a forward matchup. Graves, kick out. Napper beats Moreno. Floater to tie it. No good. It bounced around the rim for a second, but it is no good. And Jelavic taking it up the floor. Passes it to Owe. Kentucky. Owe inside. Beautiful finish. Ortega continuing to make it happen for Kentucky. Ortega Owe. 9 points in the second half already. 16 on the day. Graves inside. He's in trouble. Keeps the pivot. Puts up a hook shot. It's no good, but an offensive rebound by Enzinger. Here's Hammond with the basketball. Hammond spins off of a defender. Inside floater. No good. Jelavic rips down the rebound. Ortega Owe taking it up. Owe, he is hot in the second half so far. Gets it to Jelavic. Jelavic trying to go Chandler. Gets it instead to Aberdeen. Aberdeen, Jelavic inside. Pump, up, and couldn't finish. Hammond rips down the board. Hammond to Graves. Fakes the three. Up top, he's again a dangerous three-point shooter. Shoots over 40%. So does Hammond, who has the ball right now. Hammond dribbles it out. Shot clock is down to 10. They dump it inside to Graves. Graves, spin, out to Mahi. The three. That one's no good. Jelavic takes the rebound. And he'll pass it ahead to Chandler. Chandler stops, pops. No good. And a loose ball rebounded by Santa Clara. Mahi's got it. Moving around. He's been shooting well today. He gets by Mahi. Bounce pass. Beautiful pass inside to Enzinger, who has an open layup. Great vision there from Mahi. And I think Kentucky is going to call a timeout here at 13-19. It is a 2-point game. Wildcats out in front. If you are listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. Helps out the channel a lot. And be sure to leave some stuff in the chat as well. What a game it's been, though, today. Kentucky. Yeah, be sure to leave a like, click the subscribe button. Yeah. Subscribe button, like button helps it out. This is a really good game, though. It's been a great game. Man, 100 viewers, Jay. And yeah, so Kentucky and Santa Clara in a battle right now. If you guys listen again, be sure to click the subscribe button, leave a like on the stream. Here we go. Kentucky, I mean, again, it's back and forth right now. Really, like it's back and forth. Things are just going crazy. Both these teams, again, they're just so evenly matched, right? It's just both of these teams are really hooping, and it's anyone's game. You know, any of these teams could win. Um, Here we go. The fast break has really been Kentucky's friend in the second half of this game. Here's Denzel Aberdeen outside the arc. Aberdeen steps it back, kicks it to the corner, and a foul is called here. Otega Owe drawing a lot of fouls. This is a really good game, though. Both of these teams, again, are just so evenly matched in. Here we go as another timeout here, another stoppage. Kentucky and Santa Clara, 46-44. What a game. Yeah, I mean, both of these teams are just. This is what this is what we expected, right? Like I did the research for this game, and when I was going through the prep, I was just like, dude, this game is just so evenly matched. Like any of these teams could win this game if they play. It just depends on who plays well, you know. And for Kentucky, they're not, or for Santa Clara, they haven't shot lights out, you know, with the basketball today, but they've made enough threes to stay in the game. Kentucky, they've limited turnovers, they've limited the fouls. Well, Kentucky in the second half has done better with turnovers. The first half they didn't do great, but they've limited a lot of these things, right? That's the key to win this game. They need Santa Clara's got to stop fouling. That's an issue right now. Otega Owe's already shot like 4 free throws this half. They're racking up fouls. Kentucky's probably going to be in the bonus soon. It's bad, right? Like they cannot put themselves in this position. And for Santa Clara, and for they're also getting beaten transition really badly right now. So, hey, y'all be sure to click the subscribe button. March Madness streams are coming at y'all fast. It's going to be a lot of content. I'm definitely going to stream later in the day, so if y'all want to tune back in later in the day, right, be sure to do that, right? Turn those noties on. We'll be live later in the day. I'm not sure exactly what game I'm going to do later in the day. I mean, if y'all want to leave a chat and say what game would y'all be most, like what game is the most interesting to y'all in your opinion later in the day, let me know, right? But yeah. If you guys are listening again, and be sure to click the subscribe button. Leave some chats down below in the comments. I'm always interested to see what y'all have to say. And yeah, we have a good one here, though. This is going to be a really good finish. This is going to be a good one, though. These are the best streams of the Evan Sports Corner career. I had a couple good ones during the college football playoff, but really nothing's compared to these March Madness ones. These ones are going crazy. Definitely the best ones that I've ever had. So thank you guys. Wait, what is that? Why y'all hating on Texas? Unfortunately, I cannot show the actual game, dude. Okay, the thing is, I tried to show the actual game one time, and I literally got a strike. YouTube gave me a channel strike for showing an actual game. Or they gave me a warning for showing a game. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Inside big slam by Garrison. What a finish. Here's the play. They pass it over, and a foul is called. And it's called on Santa Clara. Colin Chandler got up and tried to make another steal. By the way, this is just a great basketball. Garrison with the pass fake came down the lane, slams it home with authority as the Arizona Wildcats are off to a really good start against Long Island. 48-44 Kentucky. Aberdeen with the ball. Chandler coming off the screen. They couldn't get him a look. Aberdeen has it here. Gets inside. Lob up for Diabate. Kick corner. Otega Owe. Other corner. Aberdeen. Pump fake. 3. Bang! Kentucky leads by 7. 51-44. Wildcats out in front. Their largest lead of the day. Gavlyagov makes the move. Open 3. Puts it in. Big time 3 for Santa Clara. And they get it right back to 4. What a day it has been. Gavlyagov has hit a couple clutch ones. Aberdeen reads the screen. Corner to Owe. Owe inside. Garrison is fouled. And that's the issue for Santa Clara. That is already their 5th foul of the half. I believe one more would put Kentucky in the bonus with about half the half left. So Aberdeen, nice pump fake, big time corner 3. It is 51-47 Kentucky with 11:45 to go in the ball game. Again, a really good basketball game is what we have on our hands today. Again, if you are listening, be sure to smash the like button, click the subscribe button so you don't miss more of the streams that are coming. If you say Kentucky is losing, you got no ball knowledge. I chose Kentucky to win. So, yeah, no, I chose Kentucky to win. I chose Kentucky to win the game because I think Kentucky. I mean, it was a really popular upset pick for people to choose Santa Clara. I just chose Kentucky because, I believe in Coach Pope. But it's a good game, though. Santa Clara is a good team. Again, very evenly matched. In toss-ups like that, I'm going to go with the team that has all the 5 stars, I guess. So. Saying Kentucky's got no ball knowledge. Coach T said Kentucky was gonna lose. Game is on break here. Hey, I'll click the sub button, like up the stream if you're enjoying it. Still got a little under 12 to play in a game that is an absolute dogfight between two good teams. You see why Kentucky had some issues in SEC play. They're a little inconsistent from outside the arc, but they've hit some big shots in this one. Aberdeen, that 3 in the corner was huge. Otega Owe is a consistent bucket getter. So they're a talented squad for sure. I don't have Kentucky making it past this first weekend though. Who would they play next round? They play a good team. Tech only up 5 at half on Akron is really surprising. Arizona, on the other hand, is off to a fantastic start against Long Island. Yeah, click the sub button. Leave a like. Game is finally coming back on. I hate when they have like back-to-back stoppages. What's the news about Aiden Holloway? Oh, no. All right. Inbound here to Owe, who goes up. Well defended at the rim. And a foul on Kentucky going for that loose ball. Oh, I reset the clock. So yeah, Chandler passes it into Owe, well defended at the rim. And here comes Santa Clara. Gavelyagov up to Mahi. Mahi inside. And a reverse underhand scoop there with the offhand. 2 points for Santa Clara. 51-49 is the score. What a game we have on our hands. Aberdeen, drive inside. Pass out. Garrison, he's had a really good half. Sizes his man up, kicks it out to Chandler. On the wing, Colin Chandler. Inside, goes up. Diabate with the lefty finish. And Kentucky leads by 4. Diabate with 7 on the day. Big time finish. Here's Gavelyagov. Out to Mahi. He's a big creator of offense for this Santa Clara team. Mahi. Dribble. Step back 3. It's up. It is good! What a shot by Mahi! He's been the big time bucket getter for Santa Clara today. 52-53. What a game we have on our hands. Colin Chandler, kick to the opposite corner. Otega Owe fakes the 3. Garrison. And a foul called inside. So, what a day for Mahi. 17 for the kid. Be sure to click that subscribe button if you guys are listening. Like the stream up if you're enjoying as well. What a game. It is anybody's ball game. One fan base will be devastated with this loss as Chandler inbounds to Diabate. Gets it to Aberdeen. Chandler coming off the screen. Wants a quick fire. He shoots it. And it's short off the front rim. Rebounded by Santa Clara. And here they come the other way. Mahi. He's been the flamethrower of the day for Santa Clara. They send pressure his way. Mahi. Gets inside, spin move, fade away, up and short, no foul. Rebound by Kentucky. Here they come. Otega Owe lobs it up, it's blocked. Diabate gets the rebound to the corner. Chandler back to Otega Owe. Owe inside. Oh, nearly went for the slam, but he's denied by the rim. What I meant to say is he nearly went up and slammed it home, but he was denied by the rim, just didn't get a good enough punch, and he hits the front of the rim with the ball. Big miss for him. Gavelyagov to Hammond. Inside Graves. He hasn't played much this half. Scoop layup. It's blocked, but he's fouled. Graves, one of their top scorers, just hasn't had a whole lot of playing time today because of the 3 fouls. He picked up 3 quick ones in the first half. And that was an issue for him. Free throw line, Graves. If you guys don't want to miss more March Madness streams from me, be sure to click the subscribe button. We'll definitely be streaming more later in the day. Not showing the game because I can't, but I'll be doing some commentary as Graves at the line makes the first one. And the game is tied. It's commentary and a scoreboard. You'll know what's going on. Under 159.5 cash. Heck yeah. That was really a line for this game? Wow. Here we go. Both teams have some key players in foul trouble, specifically both starting centers. Inside, Owe, righty finish, big time bucket. Otega Owe. 55-54 Kentucky. Mahi to the corner. Cochran back out. Mahi sizes up, fakes the 3, corner to Cochran. Cochran drives inside, takes the bump. Gavelyagov, mid-range jump shot, it's good. Big time midi, and the lead is back up for Santa Clara. 56-55. 10 from Gavelyagov. And an offensive foul on the Wildcats right in front of Mark Pope and the bench. Kentucky, by the way, is in the bonus. And coming out of the game is Garrison. That is a big foul on Garrison. Here we go. Up the floor. And another foul on the Wildcats here. They are just struggling right now. And that should put Santa Clara in the bonus, right? That's big time. Here we go. Owe coming out of the game, the Kentucky Star, with 8:11 to play. Arizona's kicking some serious butt. I mean, they're the 1 seed. They've only lost 2 games all year. There's a reason why. Everybody's picking Arizona. Enzinger inbounds it here to Gavelyagov. Pass out to Enzinger. And Santa Clara threw it out of bounds, but it was deflected by Kentucky. They'll inbound it again. Gavelyugov's got it. Sizes up the 3. Knocks it down! Big time 3. And Santa Clara has the lead by 4. Aberdeen inside and ball stripped away. A foul called. And another timeout coming. What a game for Gavelyagov, the point guard for Santa Clara. Knocks down another big 3. And it is a 4-point game. Both teams in the bonus. Once again, we are in for a really exciting finish today. Appreciate it, Garth. I appreciate the commentary. Like I said, hey, y'all click the subscribe button if you enjoy what you're listening to. I really appreciate everybody who's being supportive and stuff. We'll have more commentary later in the day. You don't have to have Nos. I know that Kentucky's not great. They're very inconsistent. One surprised me. Yeah, I mean, no doubt. Look, I'm not going to say... I'm going to act like... I'm going to tell y'all, like, I did research before this game, but I'm a Texas fan, so I watch Texas hoop. I don't watch Kentucky very often, right? I didn't watch too much Kentucky basketball this year. I really just... My opinion on Kentucky was formed based on what I heard about people. I still chose them to win this game, right? I mean, I thought it's still a close game. They could very win this game. And now I hear that one of my Kentucky neighbors hollering that the refs are cheating. Oh man, yeah, Kentucky. You know what's funny? So I'm pretty active on Twitter, and I rarely interact with Kentucky fans, like, ever. I'm being so serious. Like, I feel like out of all the fan bases in the SEC that have like an online presence, I don't interact with Kentucky fans ever. I don't interact with South Carolina fans ever. Like, it's weird. Be glad you didn't watch any of it this year. Are you a Kentucky fan? Guitar Man Joe? Are you a big UK fan, or do you cheer? Well, assuming you're talking about your Kentucky neighbors, so I guess I'm assuming that you cheer for a different SEC school or someone else. Yeah, I haven't watched Kentucky hoops this year until today, and I didn't. I think I was busy when they played Texas. They beat us by like 5. I didn't watch that game either. So I heard that Otega Owe is good. Their big man, or their 00, their guard. I know that they had some decent bigs, I guess, but shit, I don't know. I didn't watch Kentucky much this year. But I looked at the stats today, and I'm like, well, Santa Clara is pretty even with them, so it really is just 50-50, whoever plays better. And Santa Clara is knocking down the threes here at the end of this game. Oh, man. It's been a great game. I need to get some water. I've been talking for an hour and 40 straight pretty much. I need to get some water and probably eat soon. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm a Kentucky fan, but I'm a fan of all college basketball. Oh, okay. Got you. Well, I'm always interested. I want to know who y'all have winning March Madness. I chose Florida because I think Florida's just got that championship DNA. I don't know if they're gonna win, but I got them. I chose Florida to win last year, and they got them. They got me right. They helped me win. So they helped me win one of my brackets. So I believe in Florida, right? Kentucky is gonna shoot free throws here. Diabate at the line, 1-1, makes the first free throw. I will say Kentucky has been shooting free throws pretty well today. They've done a good job of that. But 7:47 to go. Diabate at the line. At the line, Diabate, and he makes the free throw. 59-57. Again, anybody's game here in this first round Midwest region game. It's been dead even throughout. Whoever goes on the last run will win it. Gavelyugov is being blitzed up high because he's been knocking down those threes. Hammond inside, finishing off the glass. It's no good. Rebound pops out to Otega Owe. Owe with the Euro inside and one! Otega Owe, the star of this team, with a big-time and one when they need it most. Euro inside, off-balance, acrobatic finish from Otega. And Owe knocks down the free throw. (60-59). Gavelyugov inside, Graves up and blocked by Diabate at the rim. That's true. Arizona going to take it all. Wouldn't be surprised. Arizona is the massive, massive favorite in my family's bracket. Everybody chose Arizona. Like 13 out of the 18 people. It's insane. Or like 12. Three ball is good from Santa Clara. Enzinger knocks it down. It is 62-60. Santa Clara with the lead. And again, this game, there have been 11 lead changes. Biggest lead of the day has been Kentucky by 7. It has been a nail biter from start to finish. Owe to Diabate. He gets inside. Diabate's in trouble. He gets the ball knocked out, gets it back, misses the layup, and Santa Clara gets the rebound, and here they come the other way. It's Mahi to Hammond inside. Bump. Nice steal by Kentucky. Cam Williams knocked it out. Colin Chandler gets it ahead. Otega Owe knocked a man down, and a blocking foul called on Santa Clara. It's going to be a 1-1 for Owe. Yeah, Florida's got to go, just touching back on that point you made, yeah, Florida's got to go through Houston this year, which is, it's going to be tough. Owe is shooting a 1-1. He has a chance to give him the lead. If you guys are listening, be sure once again to click the subscribe button and like up the stream. Owe missed the free throw, but it comes back out to him. Williams for three. It's good! Kentucky takes the lead right back. What a battle we have on our hands in the final 6 minutes. It's a 1-point Kentucky lead. Gavelyugov's got it off the screen. Gets in the mid-range. Loses the ball. It's tipped out of bounds. And it stays with the Broncos. Owe missed the first one. It came right back out to him. He gave it to Williams, who kind of fired that one from deep. That was not exactly right on the line. That was a few steps back. Inbounds pass. They get it into Graves. Graves to Gavelyugov. 5:50 to go. Defended by Owe. Graves inside. Goes up on Garrison and finishes the layup. Santa Clara retakes the lead. Here we go. Colin Chandler's got it. Gave it to Owe. Owe inside. Diabate to the lane. Up with the finish. And they take the lead right back. Diabate with another big bucket. Kentucky is in the bonus plus. That could come in a bit. That could play a big factor here at the end of this game. Mahi He's been a dog today. He gets inside, makes a move. Mahi's in trouble. He's blocked by Diabate. Kentucky gets the big stop and they have the ball. Owe has it here. Gets around Graves. Otega inside. Right-handed layup. It's good. Otega Owe does it again. Kentucky leading by 3. Owe with 23 on the day. Up top, Graves, three-pointer, off the back rim, no good. Kentucky gets the rebound. Diabate got it, gets it to Chandler. It's a one-possession game. It's a big game. Winner moves on to the second round of the tournament. Pope trying to get Kentucky there. Owe launches a 3. No good. Long rebound comes out and Santa Clara gets it. Gavelyagov 2 and Zinger. Kentucky holding on to a 3-point lead. Mahi's got it. He's been the guy today. Can he make the big shot? Mahi working on Garrison with the spin. Inside. Spins back. Shot up. No good. Rebound by Grace. He puts it up. He's fouled. And we'll get a stoppage in the game before the free throws from Graves. If you guys are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button and be ready for streams coming up soon. But we got a great game on our hands right now. Kentucky and Santa Clara. It's been an incredible game all game, really, dude. From the opening tip-off, it's been amazing, right? It's been really good. Good basketball. Good shooting, good ball movement. I've really enjoyed it, right? I think this has been one of the best games I've watched all tournament. So yeah, again, if you guys are listening, be sure, click that subscribe button, click the like button. What a game. Again, it's going to come down to really just who's going to be more clutch. Go Cats, come on. Man, you're good. Hey, dude, I appreciate that. I'm definitely, this is the career path I actually am going to take. You're right. Yeah, this is the one. I've been doing this for a long time. I am going to be studying this and doing broadcasting and doing broadcast work at the University of Texas. So yeah, this is definitely my future. I'm really excited. That's why I'm all about the horns, because that is my school I'm blessed to be attending for the next few years. So yeah, this is I'm really excited. I'll try to keep doing these in college. So y'all support the journey by liking and subscribing. Maybe we can start to make a little money off YouTube and help pay those help pay the college. Any bread counts. It's a shame this team doesn't value possessing the basketball more than they do. Too many bad passes and turnovers. Yeah, let me look at the stats here. I'm actually, now you bring up that point, that's actually a really good point. Let me look at the stats here. Let's see. We got yeah. Appreciate the fan. All right. I clicked on Texas. I'm a moron. Let me see. All right. So, stats. Again, very even game. 3-point shots. It's 8 for 22 from Santa Clara, 9 for 24 from Kentucky. It's like 36 to 38%. Turnovers, though. You bring that up. Kentucky has 10 turnovers. Santa Clara has 7. And they have 15 points off of those turnovers. The one area that Kentucky is dominating them in, though, is rim protection. 7 blocks from the Wildcats, which makes sense, right? They have the better, quote, athletes, right? All the big-time 5 stars, 4 stars, the blue chippers. They should be really dominating at the rim. So here's Allen Graves to shoot free throws. He's a 73.6% free throw shooter. He's 2 for 2 on the day, and none are bigger than these right now. First free throw is up, and it rattles in. Santa Clara still just in the bonus. So they're not in that bonus plus yet, which is critical. Here we go. Second free throw from Graves. But yeah, I appreciate all the support that y'all have given me. It's been a great stream, really fun. Here's the second free throw. Graves knocks it down, 67-66. And inbounding to Aberdeen. He has the basketball right here. Denzel Aberdeen up the floor. Pass to Chandler. Chandler to Owe. 67-66. It's a 1-point game. Owe has it. Mid-range jump shot. No good. And the rebound comes out by Santa Clara. They get it. Gavil-Yagov's got it. Takes the screen. Not afraid to shoot that three. He gets it to Graves. Graves fakes the three. Drives to the basket. Puts up a floater. It's blocked. And Kentucky gets the rebound. Big time rim protection. The 8th block of the game for the Wildcats. Owe to Chandler. Thought about the three. Who is going to be confident enough to take these shots in these big moments for the Wildcats? Owe is confident. Garrison holds it. Bounce pass to Chandler. There's a bad turnover. Hammond to Graves. And Hammond's got it. Behind the back. Looking for the three. Hammond to the corner. Mahi in the middle. Enzinger going up. No. Passes it out. Shot clock is down to 10. They got to get a shot off here soon. They dump it into Graves. He's got a matchup against the guard. Graves, the spin. The finish. It's blocked. Rebound. And I think they called a goaltend. Oh, wow. Wait, did they call and one plus the goaltend? Oh, that's 100%. Wait. I mean, that's 100% a goaltend, right? The ball already had hit the glass when he blocked it. I'm confused. I think, okay, I'm tripping. It's a goaltend. The bucket counts, but it's no foul. 68-67 Kentucky ball. About to hit the under 2-minute mark. Owe. Top of the key. Dribbles it. Gets inside. Owe. Fouled. And he's going to shoot two. Otega Owe. Big time shots coming up. Hey, 3 new subs. Appreciate it. Y'all click that sub button to help the boy out. Owe gets inside and oh, man, I think he got all ball, dude. That's a bad call by the refs. Dude, I don't like that call. Well, good luck on your career. Thank you, bro. Y'all want to get past Iowa State? Probably not. Iowa State's a really good team. They do always choke in March, but they are a great team. Dude, I do not like that call. He got all ball on that, man. And I want Kentucky to win because I chose them in my bracket. But, like, dude. Oh, my gosh. Tech up 9 on Akron now. I'm looking at the score. Owe misses the first free throw short. Hey, ball don't lie. That was a bad call by the ref. Hey, we just hit a milestone. This is officially the first stream on Evan Sports Corner to get over 10,000 views. So thank you guys for all clicking on it, sticking around, and listening. I really appreciate y'all. If y'all enjoying what you're listening to, click the subscribe button. Owe, second free throw goes in. It's a tie game with 2 minutes left. And we will have streams later on in the day. I'll end this one probably here after the game, but then I'll start a new one soon. I got to do more I got to research and prep for the next one, whatever game I decide to do. But here we go. 68-68. Hammond with the ball. A slow possession for Santa Clara with 10 on the shot clock. They still haven't made a move to the basket. Here they go. Corner Hammond. Out. Enzinger to the corner. Mahi, 3 for the lead. Air ball. Graves gets his own miss, and he scores it. He got the O board, and he finishes 70-68. Kentucky is trying to call a timeout, and they do with 1:25. Are you taking the dog for a walk? Okay. That is a big time rebound by Alan Graves, and it's why they missed him so much in that first half. Oh, wow. 5 new subs. Thank you, guys. Wow. Holy crap. Otega Owe. But yeah, thank you, guys. The first 10,000 view stream in the history of the channel. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, all you guys, be sure to click the subscribe button if you enjoy. Texas Tech's up 8. Kentucky fan living in Stephenville, Texas. Hey, what's up, dude? Great to see. Great to hear that. I'm also a Texan. Big time Texan right here. Born and raised in Texas. Been a Longhorn fan since birth and grateful to be going there. Horns up for life. Bro, my dog's tweaking. Come on, cats. I know. I feel based on what I'm seeing, I feel like there's a lot of Kentucky fans listening right now. Just a hunch from what I'm seeing. Kentucky has the ball, 1:23 to go. Aberdeen dribbling it here. It's a 2-point lead for the Broncos. Aberdeen, the dribble, inside, pass out, away, 3, lead, no good, it rimmed out, rebounded by Graves. That shot looked like it was going in. It rims out, a cruel bounce for Kentucky, and we're under a minute to play in this one. Gavelyugov dribbling it. Kentucky has 1 point in the last 4 minutes of game time. That is what is them in this position. 1 measly point in 4 minutes of game time. Gavelyugov, mid-range fade, no good. Rimmed out, Moreno knocked it out of bounds. And Santa Clara will keep possession. Oh my goodness. So a rattle out midi, but Moreno could not corral the rebound. He knocks it out of bounds. And Kentucky is going to have to get another stop. There's 39.6 seconds left. I somehow stopped the clock the exact same time as the actual game. It's 100% accurate. 20 seconds left on the shot clock and inbound from the baseline. Santa Clara leading by 2. Into Graves. Graves sizes up Garrison. Looking for the dribble handoff. He gets inside. He gets a man in the air. Graves up top. No good. Rebound Kentucky. Loose ball on the ground. It's loose. Kentucky. Do they get the timeout off? They do. With 24 seconds left, Kentucky has used their final timeout. The ball was bouncing on the ground. Owe dove on it, and he held on to it for dear life, and they were able to get the timeout call off before they got the ball back. What a game. We are in for a finish. Personally, I wouldn't mind overtime. I'm sure you Kentucky fans would not like that, but I would love overtime here, honestly. It's great. It's good for the brand. Good for the viewership. Holy crap, dude. What a game. One card fan here. Man, Moreno knocked it out, but it didn't matter because they got the stop. The question for Mark Pope's team is, what do you do? Now they are out of timeouts, by the way. Kentucky is out of timeouts. So, what do you do here? What do you do here if you're Kentucky, right? I don't know. Do you go for the 2? Do you play for the OT? Trust that you can win this game? I don't know. So I don't get paid millions of dollars to coach hoops. Hopefully I'll get paid $1 million to call hoops, but not coach. If you guys listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Loose ball on the ground. Owe got on top of it. And for a split second, just for like a split second, he had possession. And they got the timeout off. If you guys are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Be sure to like up the stream. They added another second, 25.2. I can't edit the decimal point on the scoreboard, but 25 seconds, give or take. And here we go. Inbound into Aberdeen. Shot clock is off. This is the ball game. Aberdeen to Owe. They have it in their best player's hands. Chandler's got it. 15 seconds. They lob it to Owe. Otega Owe spins inside. Makes the layup. 9 seconds to play. Here comes Santa Clara. They're not going to use the timeout. Graves for the win. Bang! With 2 seconds left. Owe. Half court heave. It's good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Owe at the buzzer tied it. Oh my gosh. We're going to overtime. How is that even possible? Oh my gosh. What just happened? What just happened, bro? Graves made the three with 2 seconds left. Owe got it in. The shot was out of his hand in time. And it goes in at half court. Unbelievable. We're going to overtime. Oh my gosh, dude. What in the world? Oh my gosh. This game is insane. This game is insane, bro. It did get out of his hand. They're reviewing to see if it got out of his hand in time, but I can tell y'all it was out, and that's a green. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even... Bruh, y'all gotta subscribe. Holy crap. Dude, if you're Santa Clara, you gotta be devastated. Graves, ice cold. Bang. Ice freaking cold, bro. How? How does that even happen, dude? We're going to overtime, though. We are going to overtime. This is insane. This is March Madness, bro. Holy cow. So yeah, I just lost my mind, bro. Holy crap. I didn't even know how to process that. Like they made the three with 2 seconds left. I thought, "Oh wow, Kentucky just got gamed." This dude Owe pulls up half court bank shot game. I need to listen to how I called it. Dude, how in the world? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's insane, bro. This shit is insane, dude. My bad. Shoot, I don't want to curse. 5 minutes. Okay, let me reset this down to 5 minutes here. I got my timer up. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, Kentucky wins the jump ball. Here we go. Man, y'all got to click the subscribe button. We got overtime, baby. Colin Chandler with it on the wing. Gets it to Aberdeen. We got overtime. They get it to the corner. Owe fakes the shot. He gets inside. Otega Owe fadeaway jumper. It's no good. It goes off of Santa Clara out of bounds. Kentucky ball. Man, oh man. And they'll inbound it in. Aberdeen, Chandler. Thought about the three. Now he takes it. Chandler three. It's off the back rim. No good. Rebound, Kentucky. Garrison kick out to Aberdeen. He drives inside. Pump. Chandler on the outside. Shot clock down to 10. Aberdeen. Step back three. It's up. It's no good. This one is rebounded by Kentucky again. Look at the offensive rebound effort from the Wildcats. Owe attacks the basket. Otega inside. Contact. Finishes the layup. 75-73. What a shot from Kentucky. Here is Santa Clara with it. Owe's got 30. Graves thought he would have been the hero. Gavrielov to the corner. Three ball for Mahi for the lead. It's good. Santa Clara now up one. 76-75. Otega Owe taking it up the floor. Chandler's got it. Dumps it in. Diabate. Sizes his man up. Gets inside. Diabate fake. And he finishes the layup. Diabate gives Kentucky the lead. Kentucky has one timeout remaining for overtime. Santa Clara gets all four. Gavrielov inside. He loses it. Ball goes out of bounds. And they'll say it stays with Santa Clara with 3:12 to play. So yeah, Santa Clara has all timeouts. That's through an overtime. You get an extra timeout. However many timeouts you had in regulation, you get an extra one. Kentucky used all their timeouts in regulation. They get one for overtime. Santa Clara only used one timeout. They get all of them. 3:10 to go. They have the ball at half court. Gavriulov's got it. He's been clutch today. He gets inside. Righty layup. It's no good. Graves rips down the O board. Hammond for three for the lead. It's no good. Loose ball. And Kentucky snags the board. And Garrison is fouled with 2:55 to play. So, by the way, both teams, or I think Kentucky is in the bonus plus, and Garrison misses the first free throw. So, yeah, boys, this is where we're at right now. 2:55 to go. Here's the free throw from Garrison. He missed both. He missed both. Kentucky will not extend their lead on this possession. Two critical misses from Garrison. Gavrielov trying to get a three off. He's dribbling it around. Now he dumps it down. Graves has a mismatch. He's double teamed by Garrison and Aberdeen. Gavrielov for three. Bang! Santa Clara leads by 2. Always got it. 2.5 to play. Will Pope use the timeout? No. Always got it. I saw him walking over the sideline, so I was trying to figure it out. Aberdeen's got the ball in his hands. 2:15 to play. Aberdeen looking to dump it inside to Diabate. He's got a point guard on him. Diabate, 7 on the shot clock, spins inside. Diabate gets up and finishes the layup. It's a tie game. 79-79. Kentucky with the tie. There have been 19 lead changes in this game. Unbelievable hoops. Gavrielov, does he have another one in him? He's got a matchup against a big. He dumps it to Mahi. Mahi inside to Graves against the guard Aberdeen. They send the double. Mahi for three. It's short. Kentucky gets the rebound. 1:30 to go. Otega-Owe, he's got 30 on the night. Does he have another one in him? Aberdeen with the ball in his hands right now. They get it in. Owe driving into the mid-range. Shot clock down to 5. Owe spins and fouled. 1:12. Owe to the line for 2. Oh my gosh. Boys, boys, boys. Oh man, this is outrageous basketball. Dude, you have a perfect bracket. I'm about to have a heart attack. Oh, man, I'm sorry, bro. Owe at the line for 2 shots. The first one, it's good. Otega has been money at the free throw line today. For over 650 of y'all on here, be sure to click the subscribe button. Leave a like if you're enjoying. We got a minute to go in this game. Will we get another overtime? Will we not? Owe makes both. 81-79, 1:12. But be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Here we go. Gavrielov taking it up the floor for Santa Clara. They have all their timeouts. They're not going to use one yet. Gavrielov. Isolation against the big man Garrison. He shoots the three. It's blocked. Great block by Garrison. Kentucky's out in transition. Garrison slams it home. Kentucky leads by 4 with 50 seconds to play. And a timeout called by Santa Clara with 48 seconds to play. Kentucky leads by 4. What a block by Garrison. I've been saying, bro, he's been a key player for them in this game. He got into some foul trouble, blocks the three-point shot, and then it's just a free slam the other way. Garrison, the man, the myth, the legend. If y'all, again, be sure to click the subscribe button. We're at 1,640. What a stream. We're not done yet. There's still 48 seconds left, but this next possession for Santa Clara is critical. Greatest kid for Santa Clara is going to get some money in the portal. Here we go. 48 and a half seconds to play in this game. Kentucky leads by 4. Everything on the line for both of these teams. A trip to the second round. Santa Clara will inbound to Graves. Graves gets it in. Here we go. Gavrilov. Three-pointer. Blocked by Garrison. Loose ball. Kentucky gets it. They're off in transition to the lane. No good. A foul is called on Santa Clara with 31 seconds to play. Oh, man. Another block on a three-point shot. Just pure athleticism. It's Garrison again. That's 2 consecutive possessions where number 10 blocks a three-point shot. And that is going to put Kentucky in a really good spot. Diabate will shoot 2 free throws. 3 for 4 on the day. Make it 4 for 5. Diabate knocks down the first free throw. 31.6 seconds to play. Kentucky by 5. The Wildcats came about as close to elimination as a team could. But they're in the driver's seat here. Diabate, second free throw, cash. Shoot, what am I doing? Here we go ahead. Gavrilov to Hammond, 26 seconds to play. Hammond launches a 3, it's up, it's an air ball. Rebounded by Ensinger, fake corner 3, good! It's a 3-point Kentucky lead with 18.9 seconds to go. So Kentucky had the stop on the miss, but the three-pointer was airballed so bad that Ensinger had a free rebound underneath. He ran to the corner, faked a pass, got a good look, and cashed it. 3-point game, 85-82. Santa Clara still has 1 timeout to work with. Or 2. No, Santa Clara has 2 timeouts. Kentucky has 1. Y'all listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. Otega Owe has been everything. Quick update. I know a lot of you Kentucky fans probably don't give a damn right now, but Tech up 7 with 6 to play. Wright State is actually up 2 points on Virginia right now, so they're looking to pull off a shocking upset. Let's go Kentucky. Absolute killer play calling, bud. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate all the support, boys. Man, you are a lifesaver with this play-by-play. Love y'all, man. Y'all need to stick around because I'm going to be streaming later today as well. So click the sub button, turn on notice for the next time I stream. I'm glad I could have been of assistance and provide the service to y'all, though. I really do. I love doing this, man. This is what I'm doing for a career. Hopefully y'all listen to me one day in March Madness on CBS or ESPN or something. Kentucky to inbound with 19 seconds left. They get it in to Owe, and he is fouled with 17 seconds left. So 2 free throws for Owe, as Santa Clara has just so many freaking fouls. Here we go. 17.7. Owe first free throw, money. 86-82. It's a 4-point Kentucky lead. Always over 30. A legendary performance from Ortega, one that Kentucky fans probably won't be forgetting anytime soon. Owe to the line. Second shot. It rims in. It looked like it was going to be a little short. Here comes Santa Clara. Gavrielov in the front court. Gets it. Long three. And Singer. That one short. Loose ball. Rebound by Diabate. Lobs it ahead. And Aberdeen will slam it home for the exclamation point. 5 seconds to play. Santa Clara doesn't have time. They'll just have to lob up a prayer. And did they? They called a foul. With 2 seconds left, they called a foul. Sure. It's over. It is over. Kentucky fans, you guys can breathe easy. You guys can breathe easy. 7-point lead. 2 seconds left. Unless they magically just created a 7-point shot in basketball, this one is over. They're subbing out Garrison. They're subbing out the Dogs. Kentucky is moving on in improbable fashion. For those of y'all who've been here, be sure to click the subscribe button. Like up the stream. It's been a legendary one. Definitely, like, out of all the games I could have streamed, this is, like, by far the best one I could ask for. Graves is going to make the free throw, the first free throw. But it is over. Kentucky is going to win. Unreal. And for Santa Clara, I mean, that's the beauty and cruelty of March Madness right there. As both free throws are good. Kentucky just has to inbound, which they do. And that is it. Kentucky wins the game 89-84. And they move on to the round of 32. Once again, holy cow, that game was insane. Oh my gosh. Man. That game was ridiculous. Again, for Santa Clara, I feel so unbelievably bad. I mean, you hit a 3 with 2 seconds left. It's like, we won. We did it. And then just Ortega Owe, man. Half court heave. Bang. Buckets. Ball game. Wow. I mean, truly just an unbelievable game. Again, thank you guys for all who listen. Be sure to click the subscribe button. Don't go anywhere. Well, maybe. I don't think I'm going to be streaming. I need to do research and prep before my next game. But when I do stream later, I hope y'all are I hope y'all all come back, and we'll have another banger later. I need to read the chat because, again, my stream setup, I have the scoreboard on my computer. Like, the thing that y'all see is the computer's, like, stream. I have the iPad where it, like, tells me, like, the make sure that the stream's running healthy. And my phone is where I operate the scoreboard. So I don't have a device to operate the chat, or I'd fry the Wi-Fi if I tried to grab something else. But now I'm going to go through the chat here and see what y'all say. It's all good, they got it. Thanks for doing this. Let's go. Sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, oh boy. My sister's going to lose it. I had Virginia moving on. Yeah, dude. Holy crap. You deserve a sub. Thank you. If Kentucky fumbles this time, I'm a crash. Been a Kentucky fan. Dude, I swear, I'm not. Guys, I was rooting for Kentucky. I chose them in my bracket. My ego was, like, my ball knowledge ego told me Kentucky. Kentucky will not get past Iowa State. You never know. My parlay lives. UK go. I'll be listening to your stuff every game. The reason why it's called March Madness is effing go. Been stressing. Unproduced come through. Thank you. Don't like to, but at least the SEC team advance. I'm telling you, we lose that next game. Are you doing more games? Yeah, I am. I don't know which game I'm going to be doing. Because, again, I got to go through. Like I said, if it was like an NFL game or something like that, I would need, like, not much preparation in terms of, like, knowing numbers. Because, like, I know every NFL player that's, like, important. You know what I mean? But college basketball, dude, I'm like, the only player from either of these teams that I knew before today, before I started researching, was Otega Owe from Kentucky. That was the only player I knew. So I have a sheet right next to me right now which has like stats. I have player numbers, player names. That's why the first few minutes of all my streams is a little like rough because I'm like trying to like memorize the names and the numbers as I go. Like that's kind of how it works for me because I just like don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna memorize a whole team of names. Once I get the hang of it, I know exactly who it is within like 5 minutes. I got the hang of it. But it takes me some time to figure it out. But then once I do, it's smooth sailing. But yeah, I'm happy for you Kentucky fans. I'm happy for my bracket that I got it right with Kentucky today. It was a toss-up game, and I'm glad we were able to I'm glad Kentucky was able to pull it out. You're a Mizzou fan? I have Mizzou winning, actually. I do have Mizzou winning, which is interesting. Yeah, boys, we are lit. We are lit. Again, shout out to Kentucky, though, man. I got to say, like, that game right there just is pure, beautiful March Madness. Like, that game was incredible. It was a nail-biter from start to finish. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. I love March Madness. You got Kentucky winning it all? Oh, shoot. Your bracket was almost busted majorly today. But Kentucky advances. Another win. Another SEC team moves on. I believe now that is... Mizzou's a decent team. Mizzou is a decent little team. Now Texas beat Mizzou, which surprised me when it happened. I was like, how the hell did we do that? But yeah, Kentucky got lucky this year. Yeah, with this game. Yeah, I mean probably that Otega Owe half court shot is the stuff of legend. But hey, man, it's all when you get to March, it's all about winning, right? Maybe Kentucky comes out the next game and balls out. I don't know. I mean, shoot, all y'all Kentucky fans, I might have to stream the next Kentucky game. If y'all are all big-time Kentucky fans, y'all got to come back for the next Kentucky March Madness game. Mizzou loses games they should win, and win games they should lose. Sounds about right. That's low-key Texas. Low-key? We're very similar. I got Kentucky playing St. John's or Kansas. Wow. It's a hell of a prediction. If it comes true, you're him. But yeah, to hit a three with 2 seconds left, and then to get buzzer beatered on, dude, I feel so bad for Santa Clara, truly. Like, what do you even say if you're a coach? Going back to that locker room, like, what do you even say to your players after something like that happens? Genuinely. I don't know, right? I only follow SEC teams. Yeah, like I said, I'm a Texas fan. I only follow Texas. I only care about the Horns. And I hate watch the ops. I hate watch the ops. I hate OU and I hate A&M. OU, I mean, OU is easy hate watch. This suck. OU's free hate watch. A&M won last night, which upset me. Who would Kentucky play next round? It's Iowa State, right? I gotta look at the bracket. Well, I don't know why I'm still on this game. I might as well just tune into these other games here and see what we got. We got Akron versus Tech. What a day. What a stream. Man. Yeah, this is just insane. Tech has finally stood on business. They're up 16. if I can do math properly. They're up 16, so they're putting that belt now. Dang it! I was hoping for some magic. I was hoping for. Let me hop it. Wait, where's this West Virginia? What is Virginia? No, shoot. Where is it, dude? Where? There it is. Wright State versus Virginia. Let me hop into this and see what's going on here. It might be a halftime, low key, or they might just. All right, just for an update around college basketball, Wright State is actually beating Virginia by 5 points, which is, dude, shoot. Wait, I have Virginia going far. Lock in, boys. Hold up. I'm all for upsets, but not when it affects my bracket like this. This is bad. But I did get Kentucky over Santa Clara. But yeah, this would actually very much hurt my bracket if Virginia, like, sold. I literally have Virginia making the Elite Eight. Oh my gosh. Can y'all lock in, bro? Please. Yeah, y'all are still here, though. Be sure to click the sub button. Virginia, please don't do this to me. Don't do me like... If I lose an Elite Eight team on day one... Yikes. Does not bode well. Do the St. John's game. I've been a Dire fan since 96. Hey, love it. Love it. Thank God you're not a Bama fan. They are the worst. No, I'm not a Bama fan. I far from it. I hate Alabama. Not as much as some SEC teams. Obviously, as a Texas fan, my least favorite SEC teams. Oh yeah, Miami Hot. They can't hit the most. I can't lie. I think Virginia will win that one. Yeah, I hope Virginia. They should lock in and come back. As a Texas fan, obviously A&M or OU. Those are my two least favorites because like those are the ops. But then after that, Arkansas is an OG rival. Apparently, I mean, I was much, like, way too young for when the Arkansas rivalry, like, meant anything to Texas. But I was way too young for that shit. My bad. And, so now, I don't know. Because, like, I follow all sports. Like, some teams get on my nerves in one sport, but not the other. It's kind of weird. Like, Florida beat us in football, so I hate them for that. Like, they ended our playoff hopes. But at the same time, Florida, like I don't give it. If we play Florida in basketball, it's like, I don't give a damn. Like, we're playing Florida in basketball? Okay, whatever. I mean, I think LSU is going to be a team I start to dislike because I know we play them in football in Baton Rouge next year, and they're a big-time baseball school. So, I don't like them there. I got Virginia going around at 32, losing Tennessee. Another one I got Virginia Sweet 16. Yeah, dude, Virginia, like, y'all got to lock. Virginia's got to lock the hell in for me, dude. Red River rivalry. Bro, the best rivalry in sports. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. I know there's a big debate about that. In my opinion, the Red River rivalry is the best rivalry in all of college sports and all of sports. I stand on that. I'm telling y'all, I know the last couple of years Texas has put that belt and it hasn't been that great of a game, but I'm telling y'all, peak 20, I'd say from like 2018 to like 2021, it was just absolute straight bangers every single year. 2018, last second game, no, UK, Louisville. I heard about that rivalry. I don't buy it. Last second, 2018, Texas won on a last second field goal. 2019, that game was low-key kind of mid. It was like a decent back-and-forth game. If you watch the CeeDee Lamb highlights from that game, though, Texas legitimately made CeeDee Lamb a first-round pick just off of that game. He owned us. 2020 was quadruple overtime. 2021 was Caleb Williams' first ever real college moment where he led OU back from down 28-7. I'm telling y'all, I know the last few years have been bad because in 2022 we beat OU 49-0. 2023 was a banger. It was a back and forth game. 2024 we kicked their ass, and then 2025 last year we beat them by 17. But I'm telling y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, Red River Rivalry is where it's at. If you guys, I've never, my biggest thing as a Texas fan, I've never been to Texas OU in person. Bro, I need to go. I have to go watch Texas OU in person. Mizzou has Ole Miss lefty QB now because he's going to be our starter. Yeah, Austin Simmons. Yeah, that's interesting. Texas, we go to Columbia next year. Me and one of my boys want to go to that game because I'm probably going to go to all the games at home, which we have some really good games next year. At home, Texas plays Ole Miss at home next year, which with Chambliss coming back, that's going to be a really good game. So we have that. We have Ohio State at home next year. So there's actually some freaking bangers. If he was gonna be Ole Miss QB, he has to be legit. Simmons is good. He has had injury issues. He had that one really good drive against Georgia 2 years ago where he came in that game and he had a really good game. Like he came in and he like led him to a touchdown when Jackson Dart got knocked out for like a second. Simmons is good, but Chambliss just came in last year and I mean Chambliss is a dog. Mizzou has a tough schedule. Really? I mean, I'm not surprised. The SEC, a lot of teams have tough schedules. I know Texas has a tough one next year. But, I mean, the goal for Texas is to win the Natty. I expect us to be in the Final Four or in the National Championship. I mean, we have Arch in his final year. He's locked in. He's finally got a good O-line. Our O-line should be good next year. Cam Coleman is one of the best receivers in college football. Ryan Wingo is a dog. Our defense, we got Muschamp DCing for us next year. Got a DC with SEC experience now. I know, like, our defense the 2 years prior were really good, but last year our defense was trash in a lot of games. Like, we gave up, like, 38 points to Mississippi State or something like that. We gave up 1,000,000 points to Florida. I hate Vandy. They broke our QB's foot. We should have beat them. Vandy plays dirty as hell. Oh, wait, Prabula. That's right. I remember that game. Yeah. Honestly, Vandy's another school where, like, I just don't interact with them enough online to like have an opinion. Vanderbilt hasn't affected me as a Texas fan. They haven't caused me any pain. We beat them in football the last 2 years with Pavia. We own Vandy in football. Vandy baseball, I don't think we've played them in baseball yet in the SEC. And basketball, I think we've beaten Vandy when we've played them in hoops. So I bet there's a little more. I know that Mizzou and Vandy have had some really good games the last couple years, but I have no opinion on Vandy. Well, y'all, I got to get back to work. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate it, man. If you watch the tape, you can see they twisted it. Really? I was pissed when that happened because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Kentucky, dog, Jeremy, bro. The score's up on the thing. Yeah, Kentucky won. I'm just trolling. Kentucky won 89-84 in overtime. It was a really good game. It was a really, really, really good game. Yeah, I was so pissed when that happened because, what do you call it? Because I think Mizzou played OU like a week later, and Prabula played. I think y'all played him against OU, and that dude he didn't have it. He did not have it. Man. That's crazy. Some of y'all are really OG Kentucky fans, which is crazy, dude. Shout out to Kentucky, though. Man, Kentucky might be my second favorite SEC school now. After, how nice y'all have been to me today and how many subs I've gotten from this stream. Appreciate y'all. I like Kentucky. Lost his mojo midseason. Yeah. I like Kentucky now. And Missouri. I've always been cool with Missouri, too. Those are two SEC schools that I just, don't dislike. You know what I mean? They haven't done anything bad to Texas yet. Kentucky gave us a hell game in Lexington. Bro, Jeremy, you're good, dude. I'm just trolling. You're good, dog. You're good, man. Go Big Blue. Yeah, happy for y'all. Go win. I don't see Kentucky make it past this next round. Probably not. Yeah, probably not, bro. Um, man. If you are still here, be sure to click the sub button. I will be live. I don't know when I'm probably gonna stop the stream here soon. I'm just doing talking ball. I really like a play-by-play is like the thing I like. That's my career. But like just sitting here and talking ball is like something I just love to do. I love doing it with my dad. My dad and I talk ball, and it's always fun. My uncles too. We just we love. I love talking ball, football especially. But yeah, Mizzou is the most hated team in the SEC. Maybe. I know a lot of people don't like Mizzou, and they like make fun of them a lot. I know Mizzou gets clowned on hella. I think Bama's probably. I feel like Bama's the most hated though. Bama. It seems like I don't really see a lot of. I don't think people like Bama. I personally don't like Bama. either they took a national championship away from us because Colt McCoy got injured in a natty against Bama in a game I think we would have won, which made me really upset. I was like, I was not that old, so I wasn't like conscious. But if I was, I probably would have cried. If I was like even like 7 years old at that point, and I like watched that happen, I probably would have been like in shambles. You start doing UK time, you'll give views. Keep it up. I mean, I'll definitely stream y'all's next game. That's for sure. I'll definitely stream y'all's next game. No doubt about that. 100%. Bama and Georgia, not who they used to be. They are beatable now. Mizzou almost beat them. I mean, Texas has always had success against Bama in football. I don't think Bama's ever beaten Texas in a game where our starting quarterback hasn't gotten injured in like the first quarter. We beat them the last time we played. I'm not scared of Bama. Georgia's our dad. We're 0-3 against Georgia since we've come to the SEC. Georgia is our daddy, unfortunately. Everybody else in the SEC, we've been in the SEC in football 2 years now, and we've only lost to two teams, Georgia and Florida. That's it, since we've been in the SEC. Georgia and freaking Florida. That was so dumb. That Otega Owe buzzer beater is genuinely insane. Oh my god, they just showed it on replay, bro. Alright, so now I got to figure out what game I want to stream later today. Let's see. Because I got to do prep for it. It is 1:52 right now. I'll probably do one of the 3 o'clock games, low-key, because I got to go eat and, like, drink some water. All right, y'all let me know in the chat. Utah State, Villanova, or Miami, Ohio, Tennessee? Which one? Which one do y'all think is going to be a better basketball game? Yeah, Georgia got belt. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Tennessee? Oh, I forget. Y'all are SEC. Y'all are obviously going to choose. What was the other game I even said? Miami. Okay, yeah. I'm going to do Miami, Ohio, Tennessee. That game is at 3:15. 3:25, which could get pushed back. So I have an hour and a half or so. Cool. I need to start doing research for that game. I know Miami, Ohio can shoot the damn three. That's for sure. I'm just racking up. Right now, I'm just keeping this stream alive because I get watch time from it, and that's the only thing I need left to get monetization on YouTube is I need watch time. I need like 3,000 hours of watch time to get money. So I'm hoping that that's why I love doing these live streams because like I post like random shorts when I like go to sports games or like video game clips, but yeah. Oh boy. Also, for all you Alabama haters, it appears that their basketball team is in some serious trouble here. Aiden Holloway is one of their best players, and um, they searched his apartment. They searched his phone. What did they find on his phone here? I can't read this Tuscaloosa news article because I'm not subscribed to Tuscaloosa. Wait, I can. This is what they're saying about Aiden Holloway. New details have emerged. According to court documents obtained by the Tuscaloosa News, Holloway's crimes, any further crimes we seized, include the $400 found by the narco tactics. The money is being seized due to seeing drug transactions on Holloway's phone, with people texting that they were going to get up with him after the season. After initially exercising his rights to remain silent, Holloway decided to talk to agents. When Holloway was asked if he grew the product or had shipped in, he said no. The agent proceeded to ask Holloway where he got the marijuana from, but Holloway said he had the right to remain silent. So he was selling drugs. Gosh, this dude's an idiot. How do you blow that? You are making NIL money at the University of Alabama, and you are out here selling stuff? God, moron. Oh, man. Alabama, I tell y'all what, bro. Alabama and Georgia are like the two like lowest life programs, dude. By the way, if y'all are listening still, click the sub button, like it up. Helps with the channel a lot. How do you, oh my gosh. You got Alabama basketball, which is just in a major scandal every year. Nate Oates just does not care about anything. And I mean, don't get me started on Georgia football. Do not get me started on Georgia football. Curry does not care how fast you drive as long as you hit hard and run fast. I mean, that's it. Like, it's classless. Jordan got that belt last night. Oh my gosh. That one dude guy was in band, 2 pounds of weed. Blues cracked the windows. Basketball not doing. Bama got money. I'm sure they will make this go away. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know if that's gonna be the case. The dude is like off campus. I don't think he's gonna be back, bro. I'm sure they'll make this go away. 2 pounds of weed. But yeah, next subscriber will be 1,650. So if you want to click the subscribe button, help a brother out, appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, I do want to thank all y'all for joining the stream today. It's been a great one again. We're going to be streaming here probably about an hour, so if y'all don't have work, tune in. Say what's up, and hopefully we'll have another banger. Miami, Ohio, Tennessee has a lot of promise. I need to do some research and figure out that game. I also need to just sub you. Appreciate it, Darren. Darren Harley Vlogs. Appreciate you, bro. I also need to probably drink some water because I've been yapping for like almost 3 hours, so my voice is cooked. It's okay. It's all good. I have some good lunch coming. Yeah, congrats. 1,650. Let's go. What a day, man. Let's go. So fun. Yeah. And I'm going to be streaming all March Madness long, all the tournament games, everything like that. But, I'll definitely, I prefer, my dream is to do football, college basketball. That's like my favorite sports. I also love the NFL. Shoot, I remember I had some good Dallas Stars streams last year because I love like hockey too. I'm just not a very like good hockey commentator. So I just like do it for fun. I'm not the best at it. Hockey, I'm okay. Like I'm at hockey, But yeah, I'm gonna head out, get some lunch. I hope you guys all have a great day, and if you guys tune back in later today for Miami, Ohio, Tennessee in about an hour and a half, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, and again, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe. When I tune in later, be sure to drop some comments in the chat because I always love engaging with the viewers of the stream. It's always fun. I love the back and forth. I love the dialogue. So thank you guys. I'll be back soon. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a great day. And yeah, I'll be back at 3:25 for Miami, Ohio, Tennessee. I'll probably leave this here for a second though.